Last time, on MasterChef New Zealand, the top 14 took on the Navy.
The time to panic is now. Now start moving, son.
We don't get this done, I'll go home.
You're not going anywhere.
Ben got his marching orders,
It's now time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
while the winners
The red team.
dined in style.
We got to go out to Simon Goult's Euro restaurant. It was absolutely amazing experience.
John Key turned up instead of Julia Gillard.
Yeah, an amazing night. And the 11 courses we had were absolutely mind-blowing.
Tonight, the temperature's rising in the house.
I've developed a bit of a special relationship with a certain someone.
And in the kitchen,
Fire.
the top 13 face their hottest challenge yet.
His name is Shay, and he's leading a revolution in modern Thai cuisine.
Really happy with this challenge.
But not everyone can stand the heat.
I think I'm having second doubts, perhaps.
You're a great chef. Are you sure you want to do this?
The winner will receive over $100,000 worth of prizes, including $20,000 worth of groceries from Countdown, an Isona cook surface, vent surface, cool drawer, and 90cm oven from Fisher & Paykel. A complete range of kitchen products, from crockery and bakeware to knives, glasses and saucepans, courtesy of Stevens. An exclusive cookbook deal with Random House. And the premier prize, the multi-award-winning Skoda Superb, combining innovative design with classic European refinement. From Skoda, simply clever. Who will be New Zealand's next MasterChef?
It's become apparent that there's a bit of romance going on in the house.
I've developed a bit of a special relationship with a certain someone. Yeah, not saying who. Oh, everyone knows, but this competition is so, stressful, and it's just nice to have someone to talk to, and it's great that we've bonded and we get along very well. It hasn't affected my focus at all. It hasn't distracted me from the competition at all. We're heading into another challenge today. I'm just kind of keeping a clear head and not really worrying too much about what we're cooking, because I don't want to psych myself out.
Every time there's a challenge and an elimination, it just reminds everybody why we're all here. It's not a social occasion, it's very much a competition.
So we walk into the MasterChef kitchen and nothing's laid out on the bench. Nothing there, so it adds to the anxiety of what's about to happen.
Welcome, everyone. Now, here you are, the lucky 13. You all made it through a tough challenge last week, but today the pressure continues to be well and truly on.
In fact, today's challenge is a pressure test and an invention test. Now, we all know what a bit of pressure's like, right?
Yeah.
Matt, hacking the pace?
Loving the pace, exciting. How much more pressure can we all stand is the question. Everyone's under pressure. This is amazing. It's just gone right from the off. Bang, we're into it. You're in the deep end.
Andy, what about you?
I'm feeling the pressure a bit, Ray.
I believe you were really sick this morning.
I think I'm having second doubts, perhaps. It's really starting to take its toll on my health.
Andy, come up the front.
I've been vomiting this morning, a bit of nausea. I've got a couple of health conditions that are triggered by stress. I don't want them to flare up.
Talk to me, Andy. What's going on?
So I've been quite sick this morning, vomiting. I've got a bowel condition. I've been hospitalised for it twice. So I'm just a bit concerned that if I keep pushing myself,
Wow.
it may not end too well.
What are you telling us here, Andy?
I think maybe my time in the MasterChef kitchen might be over.
You're a great chef. I've seen some good food from you. You sure you want to do this?
Yes.
Really, really big shock. It was sad to see him go.
Well, I'm gutted, mate.
Yeah.
That's your decision? Leave the MasterChef kitchen.
For him to take himself out of the competition, it sucks, you know? There was another mate in the house.
It's been an amazing experience. I just don't think I've got the health and stamina to keep going, unfortunately.
Man, that's one tough blow to start off the day. But it changes nothing. Somebody is still going home at the end of this challenge. And to guide you through this challenge, we have a special guest.
His name is Shay, and he's leading a revolution in modern Thai cuisine. He's the chef from Auckland's newest and hottest modern Thai restaurant, Mu Chow Chow. Please welcome Shay Barrington.
I'm Shay Barrington. I'm the chef here at Mu Chow Chow. Been cooking for 20-odd years. Main passion is Thai flavours and Thai cuisine. My philosophy of Thai food is that a balance of everything coming together. The hot, sweet, and sour and salty balance. It just gives it a real zing, and it's just something totally different to European food.
Welcome to the MasterChef kitchen, Shay.
Thank you very much.
I've been to Mu Chow Chow. It was a great night, and yeah, so I know his restaurant. So it was really great to see him. I was like, wow, and what a humble guy. Really down to earth.
What have you brought along for us today? It looks fantastic, I've got to say.
Thanks. It's a green papaya salad, which is proper name is som tam. We serve it at the restaurant. It's really popular. It's got a lot of flavour, and then you have the salmon underneath as well, which goes really well with the dish.
Today's challenge is to replicate Shay's salad, plus cook a Thai curry of your own, and perfect jasmine rice in just 90 minutes.
As soon as they mentioned Thai food, I was grinning like a Cheshire cat, ready to get into it.
Although you'll be given the recipe for Shay's dish, you will not be given the exact measurements. You will have to work out the correct combination of hot, salty, sour and sweet for yourselves so the balance is perfect, just like Shay's dish.
For your own dish, you can make any kind of Thai curry you like, using meats, seafood, vegetables from the MasterChef pantry.
What will you be looking for from our contestants today, Shay?
It's the balances of the flavours. It's that even balance and the freshness.
In European food, the watchwords keep it simple. In Thai food, it's keep it harmonious. There's a special surprise in store for the top two in today's challenge. But today's least successful cook will be going home.
You'll have 30 seconds each to taste Shay's dish, then 3 minutes in the pantry to choose as many ingredients as you like. First up are Matt, Chantel, and Chelsea. Your time starts now.
When I'm going up to taste it, everything on that plate looks, I know what it is. And then I taste it, and it just tasted completely different to what I thought they were.
It was an amazing dish. I wasn't 100% sure on a lot of the flavours, but I was hoping to get that nice mix of sour, sweet, hot, you know, going on.
And stop tasting. Your 3 minutes in the pantry starts now.
I hate these pantry runs.
Thai was not something that I wanted to come up. I knew it was going to be something that I am completely awful at.
That's exciting. This is exciting food. It's one of my favourite things to go and buy for tea. But in saying that, I'm not that experienced with cooking it.
I'm going to make a tiger milk curry, which is something that none of them will have heard of. It's a Thai seafood curry with a bit of a twist, and it involves a banana.
90 seconds remaining.
Just an extra few chilies for luck.
I'm really happy with this challenge. I automatically started putting things in my head of what I wanted to put together.
I've only eaten probably about 5 Thai dishes in my life, and it's pad Thai and satay chicken. But even still then, it's just the 4 elements, the sweet, the sour, the salty, sweet, the sour, the salty, and the spicy. That's right.
30 seconds.
Thai, I've never cooked before. I haven't really even eaten much of it before, and so I had no idea what I was doing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, nothing else out of the pantry. This is no easy task, guys. 2 dishes plus rice in 90 minutes. And one of them is Shay Barrington's signature dish. We're already 1 man down, and after this challenge there's 1 more going, so give it your best shot. It's going to be a tough day.
You have 90 minutes to make your Thai dishes, and your time starts now.
I can tell you 90 minutes will be gone in a flash. You've got Shay's green papaya salad salmon dish to do. You've got a cooked jasmine rice, perfect jasmine rice, and a sensational Thai curry. So go hard now, team, because that 90 minutes will be over and done before you know it.
Thai food is not something I've ever cooked. It's something I haven't really eaten much of either, so just a little bit worried about getting the flavours right. I'm just going to stick with Thai chicken curry, well, hopefully a Thai chicken curry, but a chicken curry of some sort.
I'm going to do my rice first, and then I'm cooking a green curry with prawns and a noodle salad using pineapple. So let's just hope all the flavours fit together.
There is never enough time, I've learned, so it's all go from here. Eat me. I'm cooking a prawn and crab curry, Thai green curry.
Hang on. We're cooking a Thai curry, not a Fijian Indian
Thai.
curry, right?
It's Thai.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Wow. Can't wait to taste it.
I hope you like it.
Oh, it smells so good. I'm making Thai green chicken and prawn curry. My mother's Indonesian and my dad's Kiwi. My mum taught me Indonesian cooking. With Indonesian cooking, it's quite similar to Thai cooking. So it's all about the balance of the sweet, salty, spicy. Sweet, salty, spicy and sour. Yeah, it's all about the balance of flavours.
What's a banana for?
I'm making tiger milk curry.
Not just a snack to keep you going.
No way. It's a yellow curry base sauce.
Yeah.
And then we fire the banana in and mush it through the sauce, and it emulsifies everything. Finish it with a bit of coconut milk, and then I'm going to go ahead and poach the hapaka and the prawns in it.
Yeah, well, you started the day in the top 13. Now you're in the top 12. Are you going to be in the top 11?
Absolutely, 100% I will be.
Hey?
Got the first one, which is Shay's dish, and then I can just focus on my curry. It's a red seafood Thai curry.
I'm quite chuffed to be actually doing Thai food. I've been to Thailand plenty of times, and my own curry is going to be a Thai beef and tofu massaman, which is primarily potatoes with peanuts and tamarind.
Went with duck. I just love duck so much, and I've been hanging out to cook it in this competition.
Hey, Matt, you going to make a duck curry?
I'm going to make my own style of duck Thai curry, yeah.
Okay, so you haven't cooked that much Thai before?
None at all.
Eaten Thai before?
I've eaten quite a bit of Thai.
So you know the sort of flavours you're looking for?
I sort of know what I'm going to go for here today. I just hope that I can pull it off in time.
Chelsea.
Can you hear over the back?
Oh, look, it sounds like a little bit like Bangkok.
No, it does.
Yeah.
And it smells like it.
What do you think of Shay's dish?
It was beautiful.
Can you replicate it?
I can replicate it. Yeah,
Good on
I've got
you.
a recipe and I've tasted it. If I can't, then I shouldn't be here.
All right, hey, that's fighting words.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a beef and tofu massaman curry.
Why massaman?
I think massaman is a delicious contrast from, say, just a green or just a red pasted curry.
You know a bit about Thai food.
I love Thailand.
You love Thai food?
I love it.
I'm really hoping that what you come up with is as good as what you've just talked about.
You and I both.
Cool. Alana, what are you making here?
So I'm making your dish. So this is all new to me. I don't cook Thai food.
So these are the ingredients
Yeah.
for the salad that's replicating Shay's salad, right?
Yes.
Right.
So far it looks good.
Does it?
Yeah, yes.
Are you going with yellow curry?
Yes, Kappa lime yellow curry.
And you're doing an interesting thing here. You made it curry paste and you're marinating the chicken in it, and then you're going to pan fry it.
I'll fry the spices with the chicken in it, and then I'm going to add coconut cream. I love this kind of food.
Yeah, you understand
really...
the ingredients, you knew what they all were?
Yes. Yeah,
So
everything.
you're all over it, right?
Yeah, I'm all over it.
So what do you think?
Excited.
Excited? Good. Yeah, I'm excited. There's some Viking talk out there.
There is. There's some confidence, which is good.
Z, when you think that he's an absolute expert from what he said.
Oh, that's mushroom curry.
Mushroom curry. Alana's cooking your dish. What do you think of that?
I haven't paid attention to when she tried the dish. It was shredded.
She was doing ribbons of not the shredded pieces like you had.
No.
That is 30 minutes gone. That is 1/3 of your time already gone. Last time we were in this kitchen, some of you didn't get all your dishes up. We don't want to be in that position today. What are you doing?
Getting that out of the way.
I said half an hour gone, not an hour and a half gone.
Well, last time I didn't get my pizza up, so...
Well, there's going to be no chance of that today, is there?
No,
I mean,
there's not.
You're almost finished already.
I'm trying to learn from my mistakes, basically, and haul ass and get it up. So, got the first one done, which is Shay's dish. Got that done and out of the way, and then I could just focus on my curry.
It actually sounds like you know what you're doing.
Some water chestnuts. Oh, thank you.
That's a bit like a green chicken curry. That's awesome.
Hey, Andrea, what are you making?
Just a Thai green, not just, a Thai green chicken and prawn curry.
Chicken and prawns, surf and turf.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what they do in Thailand?
Well, he asks, chicken and prawn, surf and turf, is this a combination in Thailand? I'm a little bit thrown off because I'm not sure.
I think they do. No, they always mix shrimp paste and that sort of thing with everything to give a really nice flavour.
And then he kind of paused and said, yes, they do that in Thailand.
Half an hour left, guys, and if you haven't got your rice on, you sure as hell better be thinking about it.
Almost perfect.
Moo chow chow, eat your heart out. Some great smells coming from that kitchen.
I would say 11 out of the 12 possibly know what they're doing and understand the flavours, but Matt at the front here, he's got this duck leg, he's rolled it, tied it with string, he's roasting it off like he's in France maybe. I don't know what he's doing with that. Fire.
Fire, fire.
Just a little fire, yeah. There's nothing wrong with a little fire as long as it's not a big one.
Is that your idea of hot?
I like it hot.
I'll bet you do.
A roll of kitchen towel caught the flame, so it started to go on fire, basically. Small little fire, got everyone excited. Just quickly chucked it on the floor and stamped it out, and yeah, move on.
Matt, what's going on? Duck leg.
Duck leg,
You boned it out.
I have boned it out. I've left
Show off.
I've left the shin in it, and I'm just going to sit her on the plate like that.
Like a lot of the juices come out. Yeah, why does that come out, do you think?
Possibly I haven't seared it for long enough to lock it in.
You a bit distracted today?
Finding this challenge very tough. This is pushing me to my limits.
You sure you're not finding distractions in the house?
Yeah, Simon came up to me there and threw me a big curveball. I wasn't expecting that, so I stood up for myself.
No,
You here to cook, or what are you here for?
I'm here to cook. I'm here to cook. This is why I'm here. I'm here to win this competition.
Right,
100%. That's it.
I just wanted to make sure he knows that I'm focused on winning this competition.
That's what I like to hear, mate. That's what I want to hear from you. That's what I want you to do.
No distractions.
This is a green curry coconut noodle and capsicum to go under my garlic and pineapple and bean prawns. I thought, yeah, cooking noodles and that would be something different rather than just doing rice, so because I already had to cook rice anyway, so I thought I'd do something different apart from rice. Yum. Looks good. I'm not familiar with that type of food. I just gave it my best. I can't do any, there's no use stressing about it, you know, so I'm just going to give it my best.
I need to concentrate on things. I put my nuts in the oven and I burnt them. Nah, they're burnt. Damn it! We now have no nuts for the salad.
So today's challenge is a Thai challenge. We have to recreate one of Shay's dishes, his signature dish, and then we have to create a curry of our own invention. and also perfect jasmine rice. So there's 3 elements to the challenge today.
You don't look your happy self today. What's going on?
I'm just kind of having a bit of one of those days today, actually.
You got your curry on, you got your salad made, rice is cooking.
And nuts are in the rubbish bin.
And nuts are in the rubbish bin.
Yeah, put the nuts in the oven and see you later, have a nice day.
And they burnt?
They're gone burger.
The whole lot?
The whole lot. Yeah. So
what else is going on today?
Oh, well, I'm
what else
making...
is going on in your world?
Yeah, it's my wee girl's birthday and she's a beautiful, beautiful wee girl and I miss her.
Does she look like Mum?
She's a combination of Mum and Dad.
Yeah?
She's really cheeky.
How
I don't
old?
know where she gets that from. She's 4.
4?
Yeah.
I think I know where she gets the cheeky bit from.
No, never. Take that, you use
Time
it
to
as
say
strength.
happy birthday. There's a camera right there.
Happy birthday, Bella. I love you. Whew.
Awesome.
It's really hot in here.
All right, now get on and
Chili's
cook.
getting
You
to
let me
my
cry in a
eyes.
minute. Get on and cook.
I'm cooking, I'm
Stop
cooking.
playing with your rice.
I started the challenge, I was on full bore because I was thinking to myself, it's not enough time. And I think I finished half an hour early and I started potting around, cleaning my bench top, wiping things down, reading the recipe again. But at the same time, I was still thinking, did I miss something, you know? Either I've messed up somewhere or I just happened to be organized this time around.
We told you it's all about taste. It's about getting that beautiful balance harmonious. So I sure as hell hope you're tasting. You've got just 15 minutes left in this challenge, guys. Make it happen.
Hot. Very hot.
It's yummy. I'd pay for it.
This your masterclass curry? Yes. I'm just going to have a little taste of that. So you're completely happy with that?
Yep. They did come up and ask me about my dish, and I had a base knowledge on my dish, so I was quietly confident. Hopefully Ray's happy with it too.
5 minutes to go, everyone. 5 minutes now.
I'm happy with my duck. I'm really pleased with the way this has come out. This is Thai coming to me. That was my strategy right from the off.
Perfect. Me.
I think I'm okay. I don't know. Tastes all right to me.
Okay, guys, 1 minute to go.
3 dishes, a fabulous curry, jasmine rice, and Shay's signature dish.
I knew a challenge like this would come up where I've not cooked before, and it's just a case of using your brain and trying to pull something out, basically, from deep down.
Don't get tied up now.
I'm fairly happy with what I've done, so now I just have to hope it's a Thai dish and it gets me through.
The fish that I cooked, I was supposed to sit in the middle of the bowl and then the curry around it and then the garnish on top, but it didn't work out that way.
10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from the bench.
I think it went really well for my first Thai dish, so I'm happy with the outcome.
This one's quite spicy. I should have actually tasted the bird's eye chilli beforehand and seen how hot it was before just chucking it in, but I'm happy with the flavours, so I hope they like it.
I'm really happy with it. The flavours are amazing. They work perfectly with each other. We've got the sweet, the spicy, the salty and the sour, all the Thai elements in the massaman. And then I've got Chef Shay's salmon and papaya salad, and I think that came out perfectly. And I've got my wee rice there with a wee butterfly in it.
Well done, everyone. We're now going to taste your dishes one by one, starting with Tony.
I was reasonably pleased to get my dishes up there, but I was really interested to see the reaction of the tiger milk curry, to see what they thought of it.
What have we got?
We have a tiger milk curry
which is basically a yellow curry that has banana through it.
What about Shay's signature dish?
I've missed a critical step.
Toasting your peanuts?
Yes. I think if my peanuts had been toasted, I would have had a shot at having one of the better salmon dishes out there. Hope you enjoy.
Grab a seat. Cheers, mate.
I really think I actually did okay with it.
Unfortunately, because he didn't roast those peanuts, I'm getting the woody taste of raw peanuts through that, which is really spoiling it. It's a real shame. But he's produced a pretty good curry there.
I really like his curry. Curry's, you know, needs more sauce. You want loads of sauce to mop up with this rice. And this rice isn't so bad. I think it's actually quite nice.
Good effort, made his own curry paste, which is good. A little bit too sweet. I found the green papaya salad a little bit too sweet as well.
Chantel, come on up.
It's the same every time when you go up to the judges, you know, your knees are knocking, your teeth are chattering, and you're thinking, oh, please, please, please like what I'm putting in front of you.
How did the birthday mum go today?
The birthday mum's brain was maybe not 100% in the kitchen today.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
I actually burnt the nuts, and so there is no nuts in the dish.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you.
Me
Grab
too.
a seat, thanks.
Cheers, guys.
What has she done to this bloody salmon?
It's completely soft and rather odd.
I do like the curry, though, with the prawns. I like the flavours.
In both dishes, she's got all the right flavours going on.
Brenton, you're next. 3 dishes. The fish seems to be the odd thing out here, Brenton.
That was supposed to be plated up, like in the curry.
What do we do with it?
They put the fish on, and then curry on top of the fish.
Okay, so it's fish with a seafood curry sauce.
There you go, that's the one.
Off you go, let us have a taste. Thank you.
This reminds me of Brenton's audition dish. Looked pretty rough around the edges. Flavour's fantastic.
I think he made a really good effort with his salad. I like the degree of cooking on the salmon. I think he got that bang on. It's good.
I like it. I think he saved himself by forgetting to put the fish in, or else we would be eating little bits of charred fish all through the curry. You'd have all those little black bits. And green papaya salad's good.
So if the fish was a mistake, it sure as hell was a good one.
OK, Alana, let's go.
Put my dishes in front of the judges, and as usual, they look puzzled. I'm like, what's Alana up to this time?
This is your curry dish?
Yes, it's a green curry. The prawns are cooked in a coconut cream with garlic, butter, chillies, and I added the pineapples for a sweet element to the dish.
Ribbons. Why did you do ribbons?
I just decided to do it because it's
Something different?
Good. Yeah.
What were you asked to do, Alana?
To do your dish.
Replicate, which means make it the same. Starting with the curry. This is a gluey, tasteless, rather greasy noodle dish, like the worst takeaway I've ever tasted.
I can see Ray shaking his head the whole time he's eating my meal.
Take a look at the rice. This has been totally massacred.
So at the moment, it doesn't look very good for me.
Going into judging, I'm hoping they like my food, so fingers crossed.
OK, tell us what sort of curry you've made.
It's a Thai green chicken and prawn curry.
Do you think this is good enough to keep you in the competition?
I think it is. It tastes good. I like the flavours.
OK, grab a seat.
Enjoy.
I looked at the salmon and I thought, here we've got somebody who's got it right. When I try it, it is really, really hot.
I think it's just right. You like it?
For me, because I love spicy food, it's right for me as well.
Yeah, I like it. So to me, the sauce on that curry is like a textbook curry. She's got everything right. It's like it's come out of a recipe book. And the flavour, it shows in the flavour. I just think, good on her.
Dave, come on up. You've got that little smile like you've just come back from the kids' birthday party.
I really enjoyed the challenge today.
I want you to describe the taste of what this curry is going to be like.
You'll feel a nice buttery, kind of creamy texture. Fresh coriander should hit your taste buds and kind of explode.
Great.
plain. Not a lot of flavour, not a lot of anything, really.
Z, you're up next. So, Mr. Confidence.
Quietly.
Curry of the day,
Curry
apparently.
dish of the
Really?
day,
I hope
believe.
so.
Yeah, well, according to you, when we were talking to you earlier today.
Yeah, my dish, I'm quite confident with it, yeah.
Thanks a lot. We're going to have a try.
Cook on my cup. Side the cup.
I think he thinks he should be on our side.
Well, this is obviously the dish of the day. Let's get into it.
I was quietly confident in my dish. I mean, I tasted it and it was perfect to my standard.
I find it just quite weak in flavour and dry. Massaman curry's from the south, quite wet, very heavy in spice. It's just very flat. This is all I can taste.
I think he's deluded, actually, myself today, poor old Z.
Curry of the day? Not a bloody chance.
Chelsea, you happy? Do you know it?
I'm pretty happy.
I think the chicken's quite tasty and sort of a curry that's making my taste buds wake up.
The caramelisation on that salmon, it's really good.
Salad, I don't mind. It's quite good. She's cooked the salmon rather nicely.
I'm really happy with what I've put up there today. This is a Thai curry sauce. I just wanted it nice and hot, so sort of to give the beautiful rich duck a lift.
So it's really a dish with a duck with a curry sauce as opposed to a curry, would you say?
More of a curry sauce, yes.
Yeah.
This is not Thai food as I know it. I just think this is someone shooting in the dark. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Taking my food up to the judges, I was like, oh, here I go again.
You looked like you were having a good day. Were you having a good day?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah?
I love cooking Thai food.
And is this one of your dishes that you usually cook at home?
I do. It's kaffir lime yellow curry.
Take a seat. Thank you.
Praise the Thai gods. That is a beautiful salad.
It's a nice mild curry. She said she cooks it for her kids. It tastes great. It's full of flavour. The salmon dish is excellent. I think it's very close to what you've done, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful.
OK, Chris, your turn. OK, sell us these dishes.
So you've got a Thai chicken curry with jasmine rice and shaved dish as well there.
OK, how did you find the challenge?
It was quite tough. It's the first time I've cooked Thai food ever. It's very, very new to me, really.
I think for somebody who says he's only cooked Thai curry for the first time, I don't believe it. I think he's done it quite a lot of times because I think it's all really good. I think he's done a really, really good job. Charlene, lucky last.
I'm always thinking this things happen for a reason. Why am I the last? You know, like, is it like they probably saw it and it probably looks like crap and they don't like it and they're gonna really nail me for it? You know, that's why they want me last.
I am ready to eat a really good curry. What's yours?
It's not Fijian.
Not Fijian. We're off to a good start because it is a Thai challenge.
Yes. This is a Thai green curry with prawns and crab, and that is, of course, the replica of what we were supposed to do with the samtam.
Do you think you got the balance right of all those little things?
I think
in
so.
there?
I mean, the last time I ate samtam was like 10 years ago, and when I ate that, after it was complete, it brought back memories.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to some memories. Take a seat. Thanks, Charlene.
Enjoy.
I really like it. She's nailed the salmon. All the flavours are there.
Great rice. Beautiful, unctuous curry sauce. Really lovely. Great salad.
I love that curry. I love the prawns. I love the crab in there, the sauce. It's delicious. I want a whole bowl of it.
That curry dish, sensational. Sensational. Shay, could you put that curry on the menu?
I could. Putting it on.
Moo cha cha. Here she comes.
I am not expecting to do very well. In fact, I think there's a very good chance that I'll be singled out as one of the bottom 2 or 3.
I'm hoping I'm sort of just above the line. I don't want to be in the bottom 4, 3, 2, however it works out. I'm happy sitting mid-pack. I'm very happy sitting mid-pack at this stage of the competition.
I hope I'm not going home. I really hope I get an opportunity to trying to beat New Zealand's next MasterChef.
walking into the elimination, feeling quietly confident that I've done enough just to see me over the line. We've already lost one today, so it's a bit scary, but horrible thing to say, but one more gone means I'm one step closer.
I'm feeling okay. I don't know whether or not they were happy with the entire dish itself, but I mean, I was happy with it.
I'm not looking forward to going into this elimination at all, because I know I'm going to get it barreling up. And I said last time I was not going to be in the bottom two again, and I know I'm going to be.
Welcome back, guys. So far, it's been a huge day. First of all, Andy told us he couldn't handle the competition here. His health was suffering, so he had to go. And now, after that challenge, one of you has to go.
Today, your challenge was to cook 2 great Thai dishes. One from Shay Barrington's recipe and one of yours, plus rice. Some of you took us to the street markets in Bangkok, and others left us stranded in a suburban food hall.
And remember, you weren't just cooking for us, you were cooking for Shay Barrington, who brought you that excellent recipe to get you started. Shay knows his Thai flavours, so there was no fooling him with a can of coconut cream and a jar of curry paste.
Anna, I'm known to prefer more mild curries, and you delivered a nice one. Shay thought your version of his dish was excellent.
Great, thank you.
Matt, I've spent a bit of time in Thailand, and I've never tasted anything remotely like your curry there.
Dave, it was a curry from somewhere in Asia, perhaps, but I'm not really sure which country. Charlene and Andrea, please step forward. Charlene, everything in your curry was just right. You nailed the flavour, the balance, and Shay said he would even put your curry on his menu.
Wow.
Job well done.
I was very happy with those comments. Very happy.
Andrea, hot, hot, hot. You made your own curry paste.
Yeah.
Shay loved it. Found it a bit hot, but it was good hot. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Give them a hand, guys. Your dishes were the best dishes overall for the day.
So good to win a challenge. Wanted to win a challenge, so it feels really good, and it's a big boost of confidence.
And the 2 of you win dinner at Moo Chow Chow, so congratulations.
I don't know, I'm speechless, but thrilled and just very proud of myself.
Okay, could the following contestants please step forward? Tony, Brenton, Chelsea.
I'm sort of thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I think this is really good. I think this is a good sign because all the people that got called out along with me did a pretty good job.
Chris, Anna, Chantal.
I was actually hoping that my name was going to be called because by looking at that line, I thought that those people were going to be safe.
Chris, well, what a surprise. You said it was the first time you cooked Thai food, and I don't believe you, quite frankly, because it was too good for be the first time. Well done.
Thank you.
It's good.
Brenton, great seafood curry. Shay really liked it. Tony, your curry wasn't bad, but your rice wasn't great. So there were ups and downs with all of you. But I can tell you, your Thai dishes were good enough to get you through to the top 11.
Like those.
When I'm looking around at Dave, and he looked back at me, and then we're both sort of like, oh, this is not good. This is not where we both want to be.
So that leaves the 4 of you. Yours were the least successful dishes of the day. Sadly, for one of you, it will be the last time in the MasterChef kitchen. Alana, what were you thinking? There was 3 dishes there, 3 failures. You got anything to say?
All I can say is that I gave it my best shot, my interpretation of Thai, and I guess it showed that I obviously don't cook it and I don't eat it much. And I guess I just went outside of the box again.
Z, do you really think that was a massaman curry?
My interpretation, I guess.
So no. I can tell you, mate, it wasn't really that close. And the fact that you talked it up, we had huge expectations for that dish, and it didn't really deliver on many accounts, if any accounts.
There's no point crying over spilled milk. They're experts, and whatever they say goes.
Dave, boring. You gave us a big sell on that dish.
It's a shame.
Shame? A crying shame. Matt, looked like a French chef who got lost in a Thai restaurant. You know, it was so far off beam. The sauce was so sour. Man, did you miss the boat?
Watching the bottom four, it's a bit nerve-wracking, but yeah.
Mate, are you just distracted?
No, no way. Wanted to do something a little different, but still stay strong to how I cook.
Well, this is not the place to get distracted. This is a place to be focused and do Thai food on a Thai challenge.
It's a good reality check at this stage of the game. I think it's just a little bit more time on cooking rather than the social activities of the house.
Matt, by virtue of an okay-looking dish, you're still in the competition.
Matt's okay, I'm pleased about that.
She's a fantastic person. We get on very well, and we've had some fantastic times in the house. I think maybe I just need to take a little bit of time for me, myself, but more often, I think.
Alana, Dave, Z, a poor effort today. Some bad curries from each of you. Alana, it's your time to go.
Thank you so much for letting me have this opportunity. It was such an honour.
Alana, we're always going to remember your individuality.
Yeah, I'm excited to be at MasterChef.
We know you can cook. There's going to be a career there, I'm sure. Just, you got to keep doing it, though.
Yeah.
Alana, it's now time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Everything went wrong for me today. I just interpreted Thai in a completely different way than I shouldn't have, and I knew right then and there that I was going. I love you guys. To everyone that has supported me on the show, I hope that I didn't confuse you as much as I confused the judges, and maybe you liked watching me because you wanted to see how the outcome would be. I was very touch and go and very lucky with some of the challenges that I got through with, but thank you so much for supporting me, and you haven't seen the last of me.
Next time on MasterChef New Zealand.
Let's go.
It's bonjour to their toughest challenge yet.
A feast of rustic French fare.
Vive la France!
Serving haute cuisine to 100 distinguished guests.
Tough crowd to please.
But will it be bon appetit
I wouldn't pay money for it.
or bon voyage?
It is my fault. Fix it.
If that's French, I'm Swedish.
Last time on MasterChef New Zealand. The top 13 faced their spiciest challenge yet.
Modern Thai cuisine.
And not everyone could stand the heat.
Alana, it's your time to go.
But for the winners, dinner at the hottest Thai restaurant in town.
Going to Muchacha. I love Thai food, so I'm going to gorge myself and eat a lot.
Tonight,
Let's go.
it's bonjour to their toughest challenge yet.
A feast of rustic French fare.
Vive la France!
Serving haute cuisine to 100 distinguished guests.
It's a tough crowd to please.
Will it be bon appetit
I wouldn't pay money for it.
or bon voyage?
It is my fault. Fix it.
If that's French, I'm Swedish.
The winner will receive over $100,000 worth of prizes, including $20,000 worth of groceries from Countdown, an Isona cook surface, vent surface, cool drawer, and 90-centimetre oven from Fisher & Paykel. A complete range of kitchen products, from crockery and bakeware to knives, glasses and saucepans, courtesy of Stevens. An exclusive cookbook deal with Random House. And the Premier Prize, the multi-award-winning Skoda Superb, combining innovative design with classic European refinement. From Skoda, simply clever. Who will be New Zealand's next MasterChef?
Waking up in the house this morning, I'm feeling ready for another challenge. I'm not sure what it's going to be.
Maybe we're going to a school.
We could be going to school.
We have to cook for kids.
Andy and Alana have gone and the dinner table's getting a little bit smaller. We're getting to know each other a lot more.
Matt and Andrea are together. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, Andrea and I are getting along very well, so it's getting very serious now.
I hear the doorbell ring, so I race up and answer the door, and lo and behold, there's a courier there. Hey, have a nice day. Cheers. Bonjour. Come and have a look.
In comes a hamper with champagne, and we're like, Vive la France! Yay!
A feast of rustic French fare. Come and be the dinner guests for a very special event. 3 courses of delicious French food. And guess who's doing the cooking? La Cigale Bistro is where it's going to be. Wow! It's such a cool thing to be able to do. A little bit nervous, but everyone's ready to go.
A French challenge. A little bit of going into the unknown at the moment. Yeah.
This would probably be a real challenge for me compared to the others because it's not exactly my forte.
We walk into La Cigale. Wow, what a place. To find out that we're going to be cooking in that kitchen in front of everyone, what an honour.
I'm ecstatic. I just want to get into the kitchen and start the challenge as soon as possible because this is going to be cool.
Bonjour, mes amis. Welcome to the La Cigale, Auckland's famous farmers market and award-winning French bistro. Your challenge today is a team challenge. To cook a 3-course French rustic banquet meal for 100 paying customers, including some superstars from Metro Magazine's top 50 restaurants.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. People are paying. That's got to be bang on.
Let me tell you, some of those chefs are culinary heavyweights, so this is not a challenge to take lightly.
Wow, what an honour. This is the beauty of MasterChef, you know. Top New Zealand chefs. Just an absolute dream come true.
They will vote on which dishes they like best and which they like least. Top 2 members of the winning team will win a handsome prize, but someone from the losing team will be going home.
Today's a big ask. So to help you prepare for your challenge, please welcome the executive chef of La Cigale, Warwick Brown.
Hi, mate. Hi, I'm Warwick Brown, the chef of La Cigale French Market. I've got a great passion for classical French food. I've been able to bring it here and produce this formula that we would do food at a set price based around pretty much 99% classical French dishes. It relies on New Zealand produce and giving that French experience to the customer.
Warwick, what makes a great French banquet?
I think the product has to be first class, good produce. It has to be technically driven. There's got a lot of good techniques in French cuisine. And at the end of it, you know, having a really good taste sensation from a great dish.
Okay, there is no room for error today. Make one bad mistake and you'll be kissing this competition au revoir.
I'm going to this challenge feeling a bit nervous. My experience of French cooking is crepes, thin pancakes. That's all I got.
So now it's time to split you into your teams. After losing both Andy and Alana in the last challenge, we have an uneven number of you today. There will be 1 team of 6 and 1 team of 5, but we will take that into account when it comes to the judging.
Wow. Okay. okay, so we're going to have a team of 6 and a team of 5. I wasn't sure how that was going to work.
This time, the team selection will come completely at random. In the order you're currently lined up in, you'll walk past this table and each alternately take a red or a blue chef's hat, starting with Z.
The teams are chosen at random, and in doing so, I've ended up in the fabulous red team.
And very strangely enough, pretty much all of the blue team from the last challenge are blue again.
The only difference was the Blues captain, who was Z, was now in the Reds.
Each team has 6 hours to make canapes, 2 entrees, 2 mains, 2 desserts to 10 tables of 10 guests each. And service starts with canapes at 6 p.m. sharp.
You will have to make 4 classic French canapes. The first one being a gougère, which is based on choux pastry and raw milk Gruyere cheese. We have a vol au vent case with Toulouse ceps and sweetbreads. You'll have a salmon tartare to make, also an oyster with a small remoulade salad. They're all classically driven French canapes. The 2 entrees that you'll make is a chicken liver parfait cooked in duck fat with a quince jelly and a goat's cheese tart lined with pastry. The main courses that you'll be cooking is a classic duck à l'orange with a good sauce bigarade, lamb neck navarin, which is a very classic springtime lamb dish, and the 2 desserts you'll be making, which is the classical chocolate mousse with a sablé biscuit, and the other dessert will be the creme caramel.
You've got 6 hours to prepare and cook your French banquet, and your time starts now.
The team, we decide who has actually had experience in any of the dishes to try and make it a lot easier for us.
I'm just preparing the ducks to go into the oven for my duck à l'orange.
We all sort of allocated each other to our specialist areas where we are the most skilled. Of course, I got thrown onto the duck, which I didn't mind. I got stuck into it. It was quite cool. Take out a bit of frustration on the dead duck.
I'm making my egg wash for my vol-au-vents. I was so excited and honoured to be cooking for 100 paying guests. This is really, really real now.
But that's not a good look, so I'm going to tip that out. Now this time we'll put the whites in the rubbish bin and we'll put the yolks in the bowl.
Hey, your egg whites, where have you been putting them?
I put them in the rubbish bin.
Okay, you should be saving them. So what we
Sorry,
can use,
Chef.
we can make meringues later on, pavlovas, make money out of it, okay? So you're throwing money away?
Sorry,
It's
Chef.
wasted.
Getting all my ingredients ready for my cream caramel, which I've never made before. A few things can go wrong. The caramel can split, you can cook it too fast and it turns out to scrambled eggs, which is not nice. It's exciting, but a little bit nerve-wracking as well.
The dish I'm making is the neck of lamb navarin. It's basically just a slow-cooked casserole.
The whole nature of slow cooks in French technical food is to get that caramelisation of the meat's really important.
Because it's a slow-cooked dish, at the very start of the challenge for me was just all go.
Once my dish is in the oven, bang, it's in there for a good 2 hours, so I can get around and help everyone else.
Whenever we're doing a team challenge, I'm pretty much on the ball. Just helping anyone and just being loud and being, you know, how are we going, red team?
We didn't nominate a leader, but Brenton was a pretty strong leader. Like he, kept things rolling and stuff.
Because if something goes wrong for the red team, then, we're all on the chopping block.
You're like a man possessed today. What's going on?
Just trying to stay focused and get everything ready to roll.
Yeah, I know it's good. It's good for you, no? Yeah. Because you're like a woman on a Sunday stroll. Come on, pull your finger out.
With my dish, I was making the caramel, and just because of the quantities, it took a long time for the sugar and the water to actually turn to that nice toffee colour.
Can you could please go and tell Andrea that I have set her oven to the right temperature, but can you ask her how far away she is? I got a little bit frustrated at Andrea. If her dish wasn't in the oven, mine couldn't go in the oven.
I think she's still about 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away.
Her stuff needs to get in that oven.
I didn't feel like it was an issue. It didn't really faze me because whoever in our team was ready could have put it in the oven.
And I offered to help. Okay. Anybody can help with time or not?
It's almost done.
And she didn't want my help, and I took that personally. If I know that I need help, I will just say yes to whoever can help me. But she said that I'd get in the way. Get out of my life, bro!
Other people found it an issue, but I didn't find it an issue.
I just carry on. Just carry on.
Today's challenge is to cook a 3-course meal, including canapés, for 100 guests at a French banquet.
2 hours gone, everybody. Everybody here, 2 hours gone.
2 hours, okay.
Today I'm cooking the bitter chocolate mousse. First thing I'm doing is separating 70 eggs, and then I can just crack on with melting the chocolate. I've made a couple of chocolate mousses before, but just not in the same quantity. Everyone seems to think I'm really good at desserts, so hopefully I don't let people down today. I melted $250 worth of chocolate in that little bowl, but it cooled down a little bit, so it seized.
We need to thin that down. And the reason that that's happened is because of pulling it all together, we've let the chocolate go quite cold. But we can fix it with a little bit of cream.
I'm a little worried about Chris. I kept going over and checking on him, kept saying he was okay, but yeah, things didn't seem to look okay over there in the patisserie.
That's it. Go now. It doesn't feel great that Warwick has to come and help. It does rattle me a little bit. I try and keep going. Yeah, just learn from the mistakes, basically. Hopefully no more. Hopefully we should all be good now.
The chicken liver parfait turned out to be a really complicated dish. Part of the prep for me was trimming 4 kgs of chicken livers.
Find some green bits?
Yep.
This is very bitter. If that goes into the parfait,
Okay, yeah.
so you want to make sure you remove any of that.
Yep, nice
So
and clean.
you basically have to pick up and hand pick every single liver, right?
Yep, no problem, thanks.
How are you going? You going to be all right time-wise?
I think I need to, well, I started off quite particular and now I think I just need to ramp it up a bit.
You look like you're moving pretty quickly to me. It's good.
Thank you.
You know, Josh, first time ever for MasterChef. Paying guests tonight. They're all paying.
Yeah, that's huge pressure. Tonight they've got a really good crowd and they've got foodies.
Metro's top 50.
Exactly.
So, you know, Warwick's going to be driving it. Not only is his reputation on the line, so is La Segal's. And also, Warwick's going to be looking for the weakest link in both teams so he can decide who we're going to be sending home.
Right, how you doing? You want to add another egg? My job is to look after one of the canapes. I've asked Matt to help me.
Just helping Dave out here, wiping on his choux pastry.
Because I have to make 2 portions to cover the total 100 that we need. Our man here will soon tell us how it's all going.
Oh, no. Batch 2? Don't know what happened.
Okay.
Who did that? It was you.
My one just went completely runny and Matt's one came out okay.
Whether somebody put X amount of eggs in one and less eggs in the other, I don't know. But what we're going to have to do now is quickly make half that batch again.
So right now, Dave's in the doo-doos.
Yeah, he is. So I've told him it happens in kitchens, but it's tuck-tuck, you know,
Yeah.
so he has to get in there and...
Be interesting to see if he can move.
Yeah.
I think I have enough time. Just gotta work fast.
OK, guys, it's 3 o'clock, so we're halfway there.
I am making fresh rock oyster and salad remoulade.
I like shaking oysters, it's calming. And these were some really, really good oysters.
I've not cooked very much French food. I've eaten a lot.
I've eaten frogs, deep fried frogs, they were really nice. But yeah, other than that, I've not had very much of any French experience.
We're given a recipe that makes 100 servings. We've got 100 guests.
If you don't have enough mix here to do that, we will then rectify this together.
As I'm pouring it into the glasses, towards the end I realise I'm not going to have enough.
Hold on. Just stop. Because you're gonna run out. Right? So what we're gonna have to do is get me some more cream. Quickly get me some cream. He hasn't got enough mix to fill them all. He told me that he was fully experienced pastry chef and I didn't need to help him.
It doesn't feel great to have that little bit of help again. It's something that I should have been able to do on my own.
If you look at your mix and you go, I'm not going to do it, you have to stop and figure out a way of extending it.
I probably should have spotted earlier on that there wouldn't be enough. Second little hiccup of the day. Stress levels are rising a little bit more now, but I just have to not let it get to me.
We actually need to make a small batch again.
And you don't want a whole lot of mix left over, because that's going to cost you a fortune. You just need enough for another how many glasses?
Another 9 glasses.
So he needs to work it out or he's going to sink.
Yeah, if he was working with me, we would be sort of having a bit of a rev up.
I ended up with the soft goat's cheese and onion tart.
Is that all the butter for all that flour?
Yeah.
So you need to put it all in at once?
Yeah. It's tricky working with pastry because the warmer the butter gets, you're more likely for you to get into trouble.
And you want to work quite as fast as you can so that you don't warm the butter up?
Yeah. A food processor would have worked wonders for me doing the pastry. Everything's by hand here, so wish me luck, I suppose.
Apparently, it would have potentially been a two-man job. So that was starting to worry.
Okay, I need you to maybe grab another rolling pin and let's roll.
I did have an issue with my vol au vents.
Chill them down.
Okay.
Get your oven set to the right temperature.
Yep.
Then put them in.
Brenton was helping me. He popped them in the oven for me. I told him the temperature.
She said at 145, so I preheated the oven to 145, banged them in, and the chef walks over and he sees it.
You did the vol au vents?
Yes.
What temperature did you set the oven at?
150.
Where did you read that?
I just completely said the wrong temperature.
I was very worried about the vol au vents. I was like,
185. Really important for puff pastry. It has to be a hot temperature. Wind it up to 200 quickly.
I thought I was going to have to start from scratch.
We're going to put them in here. Okay. And what's going to happen is they're probably going to come up crooked. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to straighten them up.
And so, yeah, of course I had a little bit of frustration, but I got over it.
Now I'm just going to watch them, make sure.
You know, it's like life. It's never plain sailing, but you always keep going.
With making the actual caramel, Warwick showed me how you quickly pour it into the ramekins.
Don't pick each one up because what you're doing is you've got 100 portions to do. If you pick them up, you'll have 200 motions before you get a job done.
Yeah. He told me a couple of times about how I held the ladle.
Don't hold it from the top. Hold it from here. You have a lot more guidance and a lot more control over it.
It didn't kind of sink in, so he told me a couple of times.
When you hold a ladle up like this, you have no you have no control.
Yeah. He's, you know, a pro at it and I'm not, so I should have done it his way.
Look, skim. Doesn't matter. Skim and do it. You work in a commercial kitchen, you don't listen, you get kicked.
I know.
Well, come on.
I know.
Come on.
My job is to take care of the side dishes, the potatoes, as well to go out with the mains.
And how are you cooking them?
In the oven.
Yep. When I asked the other team how they were cooking them, they knew everything. In fact, theirs had just gone in the oven. You know, Dave took 4 hours to do his shoe balls, which is really a 45-minute job, possibly. Everything you do, you seem to be just like that little bit behind. So I suggest you sort of move a little bit.
Excellent, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh.
I don't know whether it's excellent or cool either. I mean, it's just, come on, huh?
Yep.
Hey?
He knows the stuff. He's totally right. Head down, tail up. No excuses.
OK, guys, that is 5 hours gone. You've got 1 hour left.
You know, Warwick Brown's been here so many times. He's a legendary New Zealand chef. He's been in that kitchen tasting, pushing, testing the whole way through the afternoon.
What Warwick doesn't know is which team is going to be going down tonight, because it's the guests that are going to decide whose is the better food, blue team or red team.
And Warwick Brown's going to be deciding who the hell's going home.
There's a couple there that are not taking to communication that well, so I'm keeping that in mind. There's a couple of them there that are struggling technically, so that's what I'm weighing up to sort of make my final decision at the end of the night.
OK, it's 45 minutes, everyone. 45 minutes to go.
Today's challenge, it's a team challenge to cook for 100 people, 2 canapes, 2 entrees, 2 mains and 2 desserts.
It's anyone's game. It's such a fine line right now.
I should have plenty of time to get these cooked and set. When I had all my caramel ready, I thought, right, now I need the oven.
Is this the oven for you?
It's for my cream
Is
caramel.
that the red oven or the blue oven?
We put our dibs on the oven, and then apparently the blue team stole our oven. They've taken both of the ovens.
Okay, don't panic.
Okay,
all right?
not panicking.
Don't panic. Worst thing in a kitchen is to panic.
Not panicking.
I'm the oven poacher. Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. I just jumped into the one that was closest to me, really, not thinking.
Apparently, he used the oven that Chantal preheated for me.
I'm not really too worried about it.
So, I'm fine with that. You can have that oven.
She'll be right. As long as my ducks are in the oven, they can worry about theirs after that, yeah.
It's okay. I'm tough.
Yeah, she'll forgive me.
You guys got a bit of a thing together at the moment, bro?
Oh, Bus. I'm sure there'll be couple of pleasantries exchanged.
Time flew. 1 minute it's midday and we're prepping, the next minute it's...
Under half an hour to go, everybody. Just half an hour left and you're going to have 100 guests.
So now's the time as a team to really communicate what you're doing, making sure you got all the components for that canopy. Chef. Okay? Chef. Yeah.
So we're all mulling around in the kitchen, getting set for service.
Someone has to be nominated as the caller. So sort that out, who I'm going to communicate with.
Next minute, Warwick says,
Okay, there we go. Look, all our guests are waiting. They're there.
and there is hundreds of people out there.
Normal story, right? The early bookings come really early and you can't go out there and say to them, right now you can all wait for me.
You feel anxious. You could hear all the chatter and the buzz, and I thought I recognised some top people from the food industry. The pressure is super intense.
Good evening! Content d'être là ce soir.
It's going to be a hard act to beat. La Cigale is great.
I'm expecting to eat well.
It's a tough crowd to please, so good on them.
We've got a lot of excited guests out there. I've just noticed Chris Upton out there. He's the owner of a Connell Street bistro.
Oh, wow.
I'm looking forward to some French food tonight. Jeremy Turner from Chibo.
Expecting a little flair, a little failure.
We've got a tough crowd out
So
there
no
today.
pressure, guys.
Let's go. Come on.
We're starting to stress
All of them. Just keep coming.
because our canapes aren't completely up yet.
We need to calm down. Do our job that we have. Listen to the chef. I'm trying to keep my team calm. I've taken responsibility for getting all this food out on time. So if it doesn't go well, it's my head on the block.
Things are going really well. All our choux buns are nice and hot. Our salmon tartare is looking perfect.
I really enjoy the salmon tartare. I found it very sharp and very clean.
Very nice.
I think it's fantastic. Exactly what you want for a canapé. It's got a lot of acid, it's quite salty.
Certainly gets my taste buds alive, and I would say with a glass of champagne it would be quite spectacular.
I loved it. I thought that was really good. I'd serve that at a cocktail party, definitely.
Guys, that was Tony from the blue team. He looked like he worked pretty well in the kitchen. He's kept his head down the whole time, but that's a really good result from him.
Raw milk Gruyere cheese in a choux pastry.
Thank you. Very nice.
It was crispy, it was warm, and it just went perfectly with the champagne.
About 4 hours worth these for Dave, so they better be bloody good.
That's my idea of a gougere. It's really good.
Man, these guys are on fire.
It's making me hungry.
2 great dishes in a row. Love it.
Okay, red team, in 30 seconds, the waiters are going to take the canopies, right?
We started with the oysters and the vol au vents.
You need to be extremely careful because they're very delicate. Do you want
Think
the
about it,
mixture
yes.
back?
The vol au vent had a really nice subtle thyme flavour. It's great.
So Chantel from the red team made these. A few issues with them. They rose a little bit sort of skew with, but the end result's fantastic. Sweetbread's great, sausage is nice, full of flavour. I think it's a sensational effort again.
I like that. Very deep.
Cleaved-in oysters with the celeriac remoulade.
And this is Z.
What do you reckon, Simon? I'll arm wrestle you for the last one.
Yeah, it's very good.
Really
very good. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty proud at the moment. I think they've done, so far, really well.
I had the oysters. I had the salmon tartare. And I had the vol au vent. If that's French, I'm Swedish.
That's harsh. I thought it was really good. I was really pleased with it. So, tell the Frenchman to get out.
We're missing tarts already. I'm missing 2 lots of 5. Let's go.
During the entrees, there was a bit of chaos.
I've already got your platters.
Yeah, there's 6.
We were all kind of plating, we were all kind of cutting.
We've missed the table.
I need a 6.
The red team, they seem panicked.
Red team, let's have some communication with the service, eh? Don't turn your backs on us. Yeah. Someone talk to me.
We did the best we could.
All the tarts, keep coming them, quickly.
The tart, it's French.
The disappointment of it for me was that the pastry was a little more flavoursome than the filling.
Charlene from the red team, guys. I like the look of it. It's got a little golden colour. I'm a little concerned about the degree of cooking down the bottom here. It looks a little undercooked to me.
Flavour-wise, I think it's quite good. It's the undercooking of the pastry that's not doing it for me.
I'd have to agree with you, Josh. The pastry has that flavour of uncooked flour, which I don't want to taste.
You put one dead centre, make sure there's no rubbish. It's a very clean finish.
Hopefully they enjoy it.
Okay, table one, you're taking 2 parfait.
I thought the parfait was nice and smooth. It was good.
Parfait sometimes can go wrong being grainy, but they really nailed that, I thought. But Prince chili on top hadn't set.
It wasn't that good, but you know, I mean, what do I know? I'm only French, so, you know.
I'm not worried about the look of this jelly. I would have expected that to set.
I think it needs more salt, it needs to be punchier. A little bit weak from Chelsea, I think.
I think Warwick would be a little disappointed that these guys haven't come through for him here.
Yeah.
So there could be a bit of pressure going on in the kitchen right now.
Come on.
Let's get this duck on the road.
We're starting to serve our mains now. I'm pretty happy with it. It smells divine. I wanted sole responsibility of plating that duck.
Duck for 8 in 2 bowls. Duck for 8 in 2 bowls.
I'm thinking, with all of us here, this should be pretty cruisy.
I need enough duck for 10, right? 3 bowls.
And then Tony comes and drops a bomb.
I need enough duck for 10, right? 3 bowls. And enough potatoes for 5.
Things are going really well. I've got a great system. And then Tony comes and drops a bomb. Boom.
What was the issue?
There's a delay on the duck, my bad. I missed a tray. It's heating now. I'm sorry. It is my fault. For that last heat.
The last trab duck has not gone in the oven.
All I had to do was move the portions, sauce them, cover them, pop them in the oven. I missed a whole tray of duck.
I gave clear instructions to make sure it all went in to Tony, and it hasn't been done.
No good. Fix it.
I still don't know how I did it.
We need to hold it for a minute. Calm down, take it back. We've got an issue with the duck, right? We're waiting now on you, right? So rev it up on full fan.
Yeah, it's in there now. It's doing it.
I feel absolutely terrible. He should be able to trust me, and somehow I screwed it up. It was such a simple task.
I'd give it 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes. Yes. Make sure that sauce is really hot, and then we go. So that's kind of a major. And if you've got paying guests, they get affected by having to wait. You sort it out.
Warwick says, do you realise the man sitting at the head of the table is Chris Upton, who owns the O'Connor Street Bistro? I went, oh, great, okay.
Okay, well, I'm responsible for you waiting for your main. We were transferring duck portions to be sourced, and I overlooked one tray. So it's in the oven, it's being heated as quickly as possible, and probably 6 to 8 minutes away at the most. So I'm very sorry about that, I'm sorry you had to wait. They've demanded that I serve them, so I'm going to go and check the duck out now, and I'm going to serve them.
Okay. Got it in, we got it done, we got it sorted. We thought probably 10, 15 minutes. It came through in about 6.
Come on, guys, let's have the duck. Come on, let's go.
Thank you very much. Thank you for waiting, I really appreciate that. Cheers.
That's actually nice and cooked.
The duck was beautiful, but I am a sucker for some duck. Whenever I go out, I usually gravitate to that. But it was really good.
The duck was beautiful. I would have it again any day of the week.
This looks fantastic, guys.
I really love duck, and I'm very pleased to eat this. This is delicious.
That's a classic, and it's done well.
I feel like I'm in Paris.
Yeah. These guys are all over it. The standard is just so good. I'm getting very worked up about this dish.
You need, listen. You need more potatoes for 5.
Potatoes,
okay?
5 people.
Smooth out the problems that we had from the entrees, which was communication.
Can you please just correct for me?
Okay.
For table
Chantel got nominated as the voice. She was really, really good.
8 servings of lamb.
There's 4 and 2 bowls. Cool.
The Navarino lamb, I thought it was cooked beautifully. It's tender. The carrots and the little vegetables, they were beautifully cooked. They were crunchy, al dente.
The lamb was absolutely stunning. Good on them.
It tastes like at home. I had this feeling of having a taste like in France.
Presentation looks fantastic.
It really does look great, doesn't it?
I think Brenton has done a good job cooking the lamb. Mine is very tender.
Mine is falling apart. You can see that it's just falling apart easily, but just a little bit disappointing for me.
Overall, from Brenton and from Anna, I think a pretty good effort with the vegetables and the meat. Potatoes, dreadful.
It looks like it's so easy to
Careful, careful, careful.
With the creme caramel, I thought we should just start getting them plated.
Can I have some more hot water?
But maybe.
He hasn't called for the service yet. We're just getting this ready.
Do you want to do some?
I'm just saying, because the sharp one is like...
Yeah, the knives aren't working.
I suggested to her that maybe it might be easier to use the big knife. Within 10 seconds of picking it up and using it.
Hey, guys. Who's giving the call on the desserts? Why are you doing them up?
It's taking so long.
No. You've lost the pot. What's going to happen? They'll all start to bleed. See all this here? This is no good. You can't serve that.
Told off by the head chef. Never a good thing.
You've got to listen to who's controlling the service. You're in a complete shambles. I showed you all to use the paring knife. You're not having the knife on an angle. Is somebody using these? Yeah, but listen. Look, just listen to me. It's not about the easy way out. It's about doing it properly and getting the end result. Always listen, right? It's about the third time today. Hasn't sunk in.
I'm sure Andrea was feeling a little bit deflated from it, but she took it in her stride and she just moved along with it.
It didn't feel good, but it's not about me, it's about the food and getting the service done. Cream on this one?
My favourite would have been the creme caramel. The caramel was nicely burnt.
Yeah, the creme caramel is a personal favourite.
Not too eggy, not too sweet. Yeah, like I'd say spot on.
Unfortunately, she's butchered getting it out of the ramekin. Other than that, I think it looks a sensational creme caramel.
Yeah, I think it's sensational.
Look at it, it's all gone.
Really nice. It's light, it's a little bit of cream on the side. It's just perfect.
I love the caramel on top. It's got that almost burnt flavour to it, which is delicious.
I think a really good effort.
Okay, 12 mousse ready.
12 mousse.
I get all of the mousses out, line them up on the bench, but I don't realise until the waiter picks up the last tray and he says, no, you need 2 more.
Blue team, 2 mousses for the same table. No, they've all gone. So you don't have any more spares? No.
It's one of those oh dear moments.
Poor old table 10. They've been stitched up on their duck, no thanks to me, and lo and behold, there's 8 people on the table and 6 chocolate mousse.
And we only cooked for 100 portions, which you did.
Panic sets in again. What do I do?
I don't know who's short, but he cooked exactly 104. 3 went to the judges, so we should have had 1 left. So,
too short.
I had 1 spare that I didn't really want to use because it was a bit piled on top, basically. So I had to use that one.
Unfortunately, 1 guest is not going to have a chocolate mousse.
It was meant to be an easy challenge.
I'm a huge chocolate fan. I just found the chocolate a bit too intense, almost clumsy, really rich and thick.
Your spoon could get stuck in that dish, and that shouldn't be happening.
And finally, we've got Chris, who's given us a chocolate mousse. Another really straightforward dessert, but it's all in the taste, as we know.
This just sings bitter chocolate to me. I don't know that I could eat a whole one of them, though. It's very rich.
He's got a almost truffle-like consistency to that. It should be a little bit lighter.
Although we've had a sensational meal tonight, it really doesn't matter what we think, because it's going to be up to all the guests to vote. They're going to decide the fate of the red or the blue team, and Warwick will be selecting the person that he has seen in the kitchen that has been the least effective performer.
And now we'd like your input as to how it all went. Over here on the table, you'll see 2 piles of macaron, a red pile and a blue pile. And we had 2 teams tonight, a red team and a blue team. The way you vote is to pick up 1, either a red or a blue macaron, and you can eat it. And we'll know from what's left who won. The team with the most votes obviously will win the challenge. Contestants, you may now leave the dining area.
For the first time in this competition, I would have really felt like a chef.
There were a few good muck-ups, but the food we turned out was fantastic.
All right, guys, well, that was a sensational effort. Much better teamwork. I think you could clearly see that the products that you put up were of good quality. Warwick is really impressed with your efforts and working with you today. So give yourselves a little round of applause, because that was a bloody good effort.
Quite hard to choose. Both of them are quite nice.
Blue, because I think the duck was really amazing.
Definitely the blue.
The Navaran was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Didn't enjoy the tart so much, I must admit.
The tart was terrible.
No, I'm on the red one.
In this envelope is a card. What I need on that card is who you think was the least successful person in the red team and the least successful person in the blue team.
And I just want to do half red and half blue. I think that would be the fairest vote.
I just need a little bit of time at the moment to make that right decision.
Give it some thought because it's going to end the dream for one of them.
Kind of know that compared to the rest of the team, I didn't perform as well, especially with Warwick telling me off a couple of times.
I am quite disappointed with myself, knowing that I've had a bad day, so I'm probably more nervous than I normally am.
Feeling like this could be the end of the path for me. I really don't know how it's going to play out today. I hope we win.
Going into the elimination, probably more nervous than I normally am, knowing that I've had a bad day, but still feeling good for the team. We did a really good job.
I would love to be completely confident that the red team has hit it again. All that food that went out, it was divine. It could be anybody's game.
Bonsoir, mes amis. You pulled off a rustic French banquet for 100 paying guests, and that's no mean feat.
Not only that, you impressed some culinary heavyweights from Metro's top 50 restaurants, and that's even harder to do.
Your 100 guests have chosen the winning team in this challenge, and the top 2 performers will receive a truly amazing prize, but one of the losing team will be going home.
I'm pretty nervous because if our team does lose, then kind of just about anyone on our team could go home.
Let's talk about what went on in the kitchen. The red team. What I saw was a vast improvement from the last time. There was amazing teamwork going on. You all worked clean, tidy, and you produced great food for 100 guests, and all those guests left pretty happy.
Great feeling. I was starting to think that we won.
Blue team, what a day in the kitchen. Overall, it was a really good performance and we had a lot of happy guests.
I'd like to think the blue team won. Our dishes were pretty phenomenal.
Out in the dining area, the guests especially liked the red team's lamb dish. Guillaume, our macaron maestro, was happy to comment that it reminded him of home.
Stoked, absolutely stoked, yeah.
The 3 of us particularly liked the blue team's duck dish. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you very much. Yes, you beauty.
Sadly, we will be saying au revoir to one of you today, and that decision will come down to 2 things: how your guests voted and how Warwick Brown evaluated your individual performances in the kitchen.
Warwick singled a couple of you out for praise. Charlene, he thought you moved and worked in the kitchen like a chef. He even said that you are exactly the sort of person that he wants to employ. Wow. So that's high praise from Warwick. Well done.
Thank you. Good job.
Matt, he said you were a great team player for the blue team. Your service was like a professional and you communicated very well with your team. Well done, mate.
Thank you. For Warwick to single me out like that is just the ultimate compliment. He's someone that I would love to be.
He also picked the contestants that he thought were the least valuable performers for each team. And they are, for the red team, Andrea.
That was a bit of a shock. Kind of know that I didn't perform as well, especially with Warwick telling me off a couple of times.
And for the blue team, Chris.
I know I had issues during the day. Even though it tasted great, it was the whole process and things that let me down in the end.
I think you both know you had a bad day. Andrea, your work was sloppy. Warwick said that you didn't work well with your team and you didn't like taking his valuable instruction.
It was just a few comments that Warwick told me that I didn't. Sorry. That I didn't do.
Chris, yours wasn't much better. You didn't seem to understand the process he felt. He was unimpressed with both your performances in the kitchen.
Really hoping that the team wins, because obviously if the team wins, I'd be safe. The products that we put up in the end were brilliant. Matt's duck was amazing, so I just, hope that what we did was enough to carry me through.
So it all comes down to how the guests voted. It was close. The guests enjoyed dishes from both teams, but over the course of the evening, one team emerged as a favourite. One team received 56 votes, while the other was 12 points behind with 44.
I was very torn today. Andrea and I are getting along very well. But at the end of the day, I'm blue and I really wanted to win. I don't care. Say blue wins, that's it, I'm happy.
The winning team is... the red team.
At the moment, I'm just, really gutted. Just really... didn't want to do this.
Andrea, you're still in thanks to your teammates.
Yeah. Just amazing that I'm still here. It was so close.
Chris, I'm sorry that means you're going home.
We're never going to forget that wonderful white chocolate lava cake you did. I think you've probably got a great career ahead of you in patisserie. Keep doing it. You get out there and you keep cooking.
I've learned lots from you guys, from these. I'm just sad to be going, but I wouldn't change anything I've done so far for anything.
Chris, it's now time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
I'm so thrilled to have taken part and to have gotten to where I have. I'm gutted that this has been my undoing, really. I'm just going to miss everyone so much.
See you, babe.
Bye.
As each challenge has rolled along, I've wanted to stay even more. But keep an eye out for me in the future.
And so to the prize for the top 2 performers of the evening. It was a tough call, but Warwick thought that 2 of you stood out above the rest. Chantel and Matt. Warwick insisted you win the prize even though you were on the losing team.
I didn't know what to say. Amazing.
Get excited, guys, because you 2 are flying to Melbourne.
Words can't even describe it. My heart is jumping out of my chest.
You are heading to the ultimate gourmet destination, the Lake House in rural Victoria, to an exclusive masterclass with legendary Australian chef Ella Wolf-Tasker.
Private masterclass. I just can't wait to get there.
For the rest of you, it's not all bad. You get the consolation prize, a masterclass with Josh, Simon and me.
Chantel, Matt, go pack your bags. You're off to Melbourne and we'll see you when you get back.
In this season's first masterclass, Matt and Chantel learned from Aussie legend Ella Wolf-Tasker.
It's a strange combination, but geez, it works.
And next time on MasterChef,
You can choose any ingredient from the pantry.
a dream challenge
It's culinary Russian roulette.
or their worst nightmare.
I think you blew your brains out.
Last time on MasterChef New Zealand, the top 11 cooked French cuisine for 100 guests.
It was meant to be an easy challenge.
But it was bon voyage to Chris.
Thanks. Keep an eye out for me in the future.
And to the winners.
Chantel and Matt.
You 2 are flying to Melbourne.
Tonight, Matt and Chantel visit the Lake House, Victoria. The ultimate gourmet retreat for an exclusive masterclass with legendary chef Ella Wolf-Tasker.
She cooks from her heart and has so much passion and love for what she does.
Who creates an Aussie version of the French classic coq au vin.
It's a strange combination, but geez, it works.
This is the fun part for us.
At the MasterChef kitchen, the French theme continues. Simon whips up a traditional French onion soup.
Is it good?
6 on a plate.
Ray goes provincial.
This is a rich dish. Don't let it frighten you.
With a rustic pork and prune dish. And Josh rounds off the meal with a classic French dessert, rhumbaba.
Got a lot of favourite desserts, but this is up there with the best of them.
About to go into the first masterclass with Josh, Simon and Ray, and I'm just so happy because we've been waiting for this moment since we started the competition.
I'm really excited because I think this is what MasterChef's all about.
It's an amazing feeling to be able to just relax and chill out and just let my mind focus on the one thing, and that's just them cooking. There's no challenge, no elimination, and in the back of my mind I know that it's going to happen eventually, but for today, just need to chill.
Welcome to our first masterclass of this season. This is the part of MasterChef that contestants say they enjoy the most. No challenges, no eliminations. All you have to do is sit back, relax, and watch us cook.
And what a week we've had so far, eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That intense team challenge at La Cigale. Cooking a 3-course rustic French banquet for 100 guests, including those culinary superstars from Metro's top 50 restaurants. Chelsea, what do you think of that challenge?
I really enjoyed it. It was just, you know, great to have the experience of finally being in a proper commercial kitchen. I had a ball, and that sort of 8 or 9 hours just went by in a flash.
Brendan, what did you think?
Awesome.
Great lamb.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Had a good time. Good day. It was a hard day and a long day, but it was cool.
Well, sadly, of course, we had to say goodbye to Chris. Andrea?
Yeah.
How was it seeing Chris go?
Really tough. I got along with Chris really well. We both liked desserts and we shared ideas about dessert making, so it was really tough.
You got a bit upset, you're a bit emotional.
Still emotional, so don't really want to talk about it. I'll start crying and it won't be good.
But on the upside, your guests were pretty happy with your efforts. Together, you pulled it off, so well done.
Good on you, Ray. And as we speak, the top 2 from that challenge, Matt and Chantel, are winging their way to Melbourne for an exclusive masterclass at the Lake House with a culinary legend, Ala Wolf-Tasker.
Wow.
But fear not, guys. Today we're going to have some fun as well, all right? And in keeping with your last challenge, today, Josh, Ray and I are turning French. God help us.
I love French food. I love the ability of the French to extract maximum value out of very, very few ingredients.
Super excited because the masterclass is going to have the French theme to it. I don't know a lot about it, so I'm like, wicked. I'm going to be able to nail some French dishes.
Over the centuries, the French have turned cooking into an art form. Their secret is great produce married with rich sauces and flavours, all prepared with fantastic technique. So today, we're going to show you how to make 3 classic French dishes.
I'll be kicking things off with a classic French onion soup.
I'm going to make a pork and prune dish with cream, red currant jelly and prunes from the Loire Valley.
And I'm going to round things off with a classic French dessert, a rhumbaba with caramelised apple and creme chantilly. But first up, it's Simon, so we'll leave it to you and to him.
All right. See you guys shortly.
See you later.
How you going?
Great.
Awesome.
Good,
This is
thank
the
you.
fun part for us. This is what I love. We can start to show you guys a little bit of something. And I'm going to use some brown onions to make this onion soup. And it's really simple, but it needs a little bit of love in the process of making it, like all cooking. I always get rid of this bit, and I just get rid of just enough. You know, I don't want to waste any because, you know, that's food cost in a restaurant. Then come down here, hold it, and through there like that. And just peel your onion and get rid of as the least amount of onion that you can. Now, if you hold a knife like this, which a lot of you have been doing, the knife will do this. Hold it like this so you can get some control over it. You know what you're going to do, you know? Now, if we just sort of... And because we've got this little bit here at the end, look how much we waste.
Yeah. Wow.
Any chef's going to love you if that's all the waste you've got. That is it with onions. I promise never to harp on to you about onions. And Anna, I'll never mention how you hold a knife again if you promise you won't do that, okay? Charlene, come up here and you're going to keep me safe, right? We're heating this up. We're going to get some extra virgin olive oil. Try and use a good one. Okay, we'll get a little bit of butter in there. So what we want to do is we want to melt that and start that bubbling away. And we're going to put the onions in there and we're going to caramelise them for 1 hour.
Wow.
1 hour. We want to almost burn them, but we don't want to burn them, right? We want to get all that flavour out. The sugars we want to caramelise because that's that lovely sweet flavour. What we're looking for is them to go really brown. So really brown. It's going to take a long time. So we're going to have to turn the heat down once we start getting cooking because we don't want black onions. So now we can get some bay leaves in here and we've got some black peppercorns which are going to go in. Whole black peppercorns. You can see the onions are starting to soften up, aren't they? So while you're doing that, we're just going to prepare something else here. So we've got to add some stock coming up. Now I've got this stock. Now the trap with a lot of these bought stocks is that they can be quite salty. Always taste your stock. Don't just pour stock in because it comes in a container and the recipe says add 1 litre of stock. Don't blindly pour it in because you don't know how much salt you're putting in there. So have a taste. My recipe says 2 litres of beef stock. I think it needs some water just to tone down that salt. So I'm going to put 1,500 mils of this in and I'm going to top it up with some water up to 2 litres. It's about tasting all the way through. Unfortunately, you do end up like me if you have lots of big tastes. You know, sometimes I say don't have a girl's taste. There is a difference between a girl's taste and a boy's taste, and that's the difference, right? But, you know, you never trust a skinny chef, right?
In rural Victoria, Matt and Chantel are heading to gourmet retreat, the Lake House, for an exclusive masterclass.
We touched down in Melbourne, get off the plane. We had quite a journey out of the city. It was right out into the countryside.
It was just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my God, this is too good to be true.
This is mental.
The whole time Chantel and I are looking at each other just going, this is not happening. Just kept pinching ourselves. This was a dream. Wake up, it's a dream.
Matt, can we stay here for more than one night, please?
It's like a little slice of paradise. There's the lake and there's goose and it's just surreal.
Massive bed. Oh. Walk through the bedrooms, there's a massive bath, our own private spa pool. Wow, a dream come true.
Everybody's going to be so jealous.
Yeah, you know what the best thing is? We have a masterclass.
A one-on-one masterclass.
I'm Ulla Wolf-Tasker. I'm owner and executive chef of the Lake House Hotel and Restaurant in Daylesford, Victoria. I think my mantra is that you need to be able to eat something that your grandmother would still recognise. If your produce is beautiful, it ought to shine. And I think it's nice if it's got a bit of whimsy. I think if you take yourself too seriously, you're trying too hard, I think the customer, they pick up on that. So a little bit of lightheartedness doesn't go astray in a great dish. Hi guys, welcome to Lake House. Look, I'm delighted to say that this is our 28th year of operation, so we've been here a while in this magic location. And we've managed to win quite a lot of national culinary awards and a few international ones as well. And I understand that you're just fresh from winning a culinary challenge yourselves.
Yeah, we did a French challenge in Auckland and I was on the winning team. We did a braised lamb neck with spring vegetables.
Beautiful, lovely cut of meat, that lamb neck, really gelatinous, fabulous. And what do you do?
I cook duck à l'orange.
A real classic.
Yeah, a real classic French dish.
A lot of what we do here is underpinned by French culinary techniques. So David and I, my chef, we're going to take a French culinary classic, which is coq au vin, which normally is chicken, mushrooms, bacon, all cooked in wine in a really classic sort of casserole-y type, earthy French provincial style. But we're going to deconstruct it a bit. We're going to start with the garlic custard. So for the garlic, I actually use quite a bit. Basically, just squash it, leave it unpeeled, put that in the stock. Just let that reduce by about half. And then into the other saucepan, we're going to put some lovely fresh cream. And we're going to put some aromats in there. So just some chopped onion, parsley, thyme and carrot, and just allow that to infuse. I'm just going to get David to bone the poussin for us. So first of all, he takes the top tips off the wings. So what we're going to do is get a separation of the legs, and we're going to completely bone out the leg and thigh. So we end up with two nice pieces of meat. Just taking the breast off the bone, really good sharp knife, and always blade down towards the bone and not up towards the skin so that you don't rupture the skin. So you've got a nice intact skin. And all of the bones will be used to make a quick sauce today. So just going to French the bone. So it's almost like a little Kiev cut. Just scraping the meat away from the bone, again with the blade down towards the bone. The leg and thigh, we're actually going to pop into a marinade, which is a combination of thyme, salt, lemon rind, garlic, white peppercorns and coriander seeds. And you really need them to marinate at least 3 hours.
I want to serve this in something that's just a little bit different because, I want to add a little bit of a theatre when it gets to the table. We serve this dish at Jervois Steakhouse, and we have done ever since we opened it. And, people go there, they talk about it, and they say, you've got to try the soup that's served in the bun, the onion soup in the bun. So any bakery that's worth their pound of flesh will be able to make you some great buns like this. You want to go to them and say, I want a cob loaf. So if we just whistle the old top off here, like that. There we go. And now all we want to do is we want to scoop the middle out, but we want to leave enough around the outside that will be good and strong to hold our soup in there. Because believe me, when you get all the soup in there, you'll want to eat some of that bun as well. It'll be really, really tasty. So Charlene, you can just start hollowing those out. So you can see here now, this is the colour that we're looking for. You see this lovely caramel colour that we've got here, Charlene?
Yep.
And it's almost a mush, isn't it? So, let's get this ridiculous amount of white wine in here. Yeah. And also we're going to get our stock in. Now, in the recipe I say, instead of throwing some salt in there, why don't you use some vegetable stock powder? In a vegetable stock powder, there's vegetables that have been dehydrated, dried out, and then pureed up really fine with salt. So we're actually adding flavour in there rather than just salt. Now we want to simmer that for an hour. Just let it slowly tick away there. So you can see what's happened here now. After an hour, it's reduced down because it's just been ticking away. Our kitchen now smells wonderful. We've got a lovely tasting soup and the colour is rich. So imagine if you hadn't got those onions, that lovely caramel colour. Just wouldn't look the same, would it? Now, cognac, right? Should we save some for us? I think this is a family show. So we get this in. I've got a couple of garlic cloves here. And what I want to do is I want to make just a garlic butter, which we're going to paint the inside of the cob loaf with. And I'm really not going to be shy about how much I get in here. Cool. Okay, so we're giving these a good old paint around in here. Plenty of flavour. Smells like the best garlic bread already, doesn't it? And we'll do the lids. And that's going to go in the oven because we want to dry them out and get them a little bit crispy. I've got the oven at 180 degrees. Thanks, Charlene. And we need some Gruyere cheese. There's different graters that you can use. There's good old standard grater that we've got at home. There we go, it's good. Or we could have a microplane, which is what I tend to use, and I kind of have it as a bit of the secret weapon that I can use at home. So imagine, you've done a risotto and it just oozes over the plate, little Parmigiano Reggiano over the top. Then you come along with a walnut and grate that over the top. You couldn't grate that or do anything like that without having this microplane. So they're a really great little secret weapon, I think. And I'm going to leave that on the bottom of the plate for our soup. So let's have a taste. Tell me what you think, because the cognac will be cooked out by now. Is it good?
Sex on a plate.
Okay, so that's already started to really crisp up nicely. So let's fill one of these up. Does that look good?
Oh yeah.
That looks awesome.
Some of our Gruyere over the top. And we better have some on the lid because that's the first thing somebody's going to get and dip into it, right? Now just for over the top, and we're going to grill them. But you know, it's the simple things, hey, with food. When I first used to do demos, you know, the thing I wanted to do was do the most technical thing and show off. But the problem is nobody go home and cook it, right?
Yeah.
But fantastic food can be simple food, is my point. And hopefully you'll agree in a minute when you taste it. How are we looking in here? Look at that.
Yay.
Just the right amount of colour on them, yeah? A little bit of chopped parsley, sprinkle on top, rustic style. Put our little lid on top. There you have it, guys. Classic French onion soup with a twist.
To make Simon's French onion soup, you'll need these ingredients. To bring out all the flavours, slow cook your onions for a full hour. Adding a little salt helps draw out the moisture and the sugar content. Instead of Gruyere, you can top off the dish with any cheese of your choice. At the Lake House in Victoria, Matt and Chantel are experiencing a private masterclass with legendary Aussie chef Ala Wolf Tasker.
So we're just going to put that little garlic custard together. So we've got the infused stock with the garlic in it and the infused aromats in the cream. And I'm just going to strain the stock into the cream. And we're just going to pour the warm cream mixture over the whisked up eggs. But the nice thing that happens is that you end up with this lovely garlic that's been poached in chicken stock. So, you know, really what I would do is I would just smear that on some beautiful hot bread coming out of the oven and, you know, you've got a marriage made in heaven. Anyway, here's our custard mix. And then we pour them into some greased moulds. And they go into a bain-marie, a foil over the top to protect the top, otherwise they'll go a little bit bubbly. And at a very low oven, 130 Celsius, for about 40 minutes. I would probably check them at about 35, and you just give them a little shake and just make sure the middle's still quivering. You don't want them to completely set because when you take them out of the bain-marie, they're in fact still cooking. Yeah. Okay. What we're going to do now is just a very quick sauce. So starting off, melting some butter and with a little bit of oil, some of the bones from the chicken, some chicken stock and some white wine to deglaze. Quite often coq au vin is red wine, so we're doing coq au chardonnay today. Into the pan and start getting a little bit of colour on that. And then we're going to add our aromats and bay leaf and celery, leek, carrot, onion, and just let that start to brown. So classic French technique. And then when you get the nice little brownie crust on your bones, then you deglaze with a little bit of wine and then top up with stock and then just let the whole thing cook away, reduce down, and we'll come back to that later. What I'm going to do now is to start sautéing off the morel mushrooms, add a little bit of finely diced shallot to that butter and just get that foaming before we add the mushrooms. We're now starting to get some of that aroma off the aromats, the thyme and the caramelised vegetables and the bones. So we're just going to deglaze that with a little white wine. And now I'll just pour the stock in and just let that cook down a little bit. And to the morels, I'm just going to add a little bit of cream just to start off the creamy sauce.
While Matt and Chantel are in Victoria having a masterclass with Ala Wolf Tasker, I'm going to do one with you right now. I'm going to make this pork dish, okay? It has prunes which have been soaking in wine overnight. It has pork, it has butter, it has cream, okay? 2 dairy products, pigs, cows, prunes, which were plums, wine, okay? And red currants. All these things come from the same place in France. And this is a really good example of French food because what the genius is with French food and a lot of old cultures' food is that they can take the smallest amount of ingredients and they can squeeze the maximum amount of flavour and enjoyment and deliciousness out of them. It's really clever. Pork fillets here, these are really beautiful pork fillets, but I need to trim see this sort of silver skin off here? Because if I don't, you can barely eat it, you know, it's too chewy to eat. But also if I left it on, it would shrink up at a different rate than the rest of the meat and it would pull it all out of shape. There's 4 sorts of cookery in France. There's haute cuisine, which is, you know, the high complicated cooking restaurant usually of professionals. There's cuisine bourgeoise, which is the middle-class cookery of people with money. This is possibly a little bit like what this one is. The third sort of cookery in France is regional cookery, cuisine régionale, and the last one is cuisine paysanne. Chefs in places outside France usually think French cuisine is haute cuisine. Well, it's not. I'm going to show you. This is a middle-class regional dish. I'm slicing this up into about 2 centimetre square pieces. You take your meat hammer. Now, don't murder it. Look, they've already killed the pig. You don't have to kill it twice, okay? You want nice, plump, juicy medallions. That's all you need to do. Right, we're all set to go. Over here I've got some seasoned flour, seasoned with salt and pepper. You take some butter, and I'm very lightly just flouring these pork medallions. These are going in there. I know when this is going to be cooked, just cooked through like a medium steak or a medium piece of lamb, when I see some sort of rosy beads of juice come onto the top of the meat. See that? See how that juice is starting to come out of the top? Yeah, I know that that's just about there. So, I think that these little ones are ready. That's another really good one there. See what's going on there? By the time that sits in the oven and those are cooked, that's going to be ready. So, and I'm getting a really nice browning on the pan here and on the pieces of pork. Pop this in the oven. What I'm going to do now is pour in about 500 mils of wine here. It's quite a lot, because I want to reduce that wine just a bit. I want to cook out the alcohol. I don't want it to smell or taste like raw alcohol. Now, in the Loire Valley, they'd use a wine called Vouvray, which is a medium sweet wine. It's really good. They make it by leaving the grapes to just about rot on the vine. And when they pick it, the French say it pisses in your hand, you know, because of all the juice that falls out of the grapes. The French are very earthy, sort of down-to-earth, direct people. But here we're using a good New Zealand Pinot Gris. Next thing is going to be the prunes. These are pitted prunes. They've been soaking in that Pinot Gris all night, okay? They're really plump. If I squeeze them a little bit. Right, that's boiling. They're going in there. Meanwhile, I'm going to go and take a look at this pork, which has been sitting in here a little while. In here, see all that juice? Don't waste it. This is your stock. That's going to go in there. It's the juice from the pork, because it's flavour. It's also, you don't waste anything. You know, all good cooks, whether they're professional or domestic cooks, never waste food. I am going to now add the red currant jelly, stir that up. And you might think it's weird that I've put a jam and prunes, two sweet things. The prunes aren't that sweet. Remember, they've been soaking in wine, and this is red currant jelly, which isn't that sweet either. Has a tartness to it. And all this is now is add the cream. I'm going to go for about 250 mils, which is about half of that. Look, this is a rich dish. Don't let it frighten you. Just don't eat it every day, you know? Yeah. And you'll be fine. And that's going to be the dish. All that has to do now is reduce the way I want it. Now, if I kept boiling it and reducing it and reducing it and reducing it, it would do what chefs call split. It would split into, basically into the fat and whatever else is left there, which is very, very nasty, greasy little experience, something you don't want to do. So I'm going to be really careful that when I've got this to the consistency I want it, I take it off the heat. If I did start to see it split, I would add more
cream.
Water. Probably a little bit of wine, a little bit of water, but you will need to put a little bit of the water back in there again. Right. Is that very hot? Yeah, that's quite hot. So if I do that, we can just speed the whole process up a bit. I'm not hurting it in any way. It's just I'm driving the water off faster. That's all I'm doing. So when you do, you know, maybe your next challenge and you're in a big hurry to make something reduce, there's a trick. Just don't mess it up, that's all. I have put no pepper and salt in here apart from the seasoned flour. What I do like in this is black pepper. Something which is a little bit unusual to put in a cream sauce because it can look like you drop something on the floor and then put it in there. But with a rich sweet sauce like this, I quite like being able to every so often bite on a little piece of hot pepper. It's quite nice. Right, I'm going to take the pork out of the oven. I'm going to serve this family style. There's no garnish. It's a sprigless world, you know? It was interesting with Simon with the bay leaf. Bay leaf's fine. Same with kaffir lime leaves. They belong in the food. They're part of the food. You don't eat it, but it's part of the cooking. It's not some ridiculous piece of nonsense. Someone's put it on top because they're having trouble with the fact that it might look plain. Look, this is a simple, elegant dish, and that's the way I want it to look. See what's happening here? You get this lovely sort of a colour to the cream. There's the consistency of the sauce. It's like, it's gone back to being like liquid cream, and it's that lovely cafe au lait sort of colour. Right, guess what? We need salt, pepper, and lemon juice.
You know when you're adding lemon juice
Yeah.
to food, do you always add it at the end because
Yes, it
it goes bitter?
dissipates really quickly. You'll find that in Asian food too. The lime
Yeah.
juice always goes in last because otherwise you lose it. This is going to go over the top of that, like that. In France, they would serve this up with nothing to go with it. And they would have had a salad after it, maybe some sort of entree before it. But if you want to serve this at home, I don't know, for a dinner party, I'd serve it with pommes mousseline, which are French mashed potatoes, quite sloppy, lots of hot milk in them, lots of butter. So that is the Loire Valley pork and prunes.
Here's those lovely little breasts off the poussin. David is now combining the herbs to make the paste that goes underneath the chicken skin.
What was in the herbs?
It's 2 parts tarragon to a little bit of flat leaf parsley, oil, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of garlic as well.
Then we're going to vacuum seal them, and they go into a water bath for just around about 9 minutes. Here are the thighs and legs that we boned in the marinade, and we're going to roll them in some of the pancetta. And this is going to be the echo of bacon in the dish. Now, you know the leg and the thighs, all the wonderful gelatinous meat. So we want to keep that moisture. We cook it very slowly, 59 Celsius at 45 minutes in the water bath, and then it gets finished in the pan to crisp up on the outside. We've got a lovely reduction here, and you can probably smell it.
Yes.
We're now going to just strain what we've got there into our mushrooms, and we're going to press all the goodness out of that. I can smell the thyme and the bay leaf.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the base of our mushroom sauce.
Can't do fine dining stuff. Where's my food?
That's pretty damn good, actually. Just one little other addition for the dish, and this has got nothing to do with coq au vin, but it's just a little bit of touch of whimsy. There's a classic sauce called bois boudin, which is redolent of tarragon, so it gives you a really nice tarragon hit. It's shallots, a little bit of passata or good tomato sauce, some Worcestershire, a couple of drops of Tabasco, and the 3 chopped herbs, the chervil, the tarragon, and the chives. A strange combination, admittedly, but you just get this little hit of flavour on the plate that takes away the richness from the custard and the morels.
It's a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be with the...
It's one of those things that you, when you're eating, you just get this little hit. So it's just one of those.
And then the heat comes.
And then the heat.
Tabasco.
And then the heat.
Good. Okay. We've taken these out of the water bath, so the breasts have been in for 9 minutes and the legs have been in for 45 minutes at 59 Celsius. What we're now going to do is just give them a little bit of love in some butter. This is actually cooked through. You could eat it now, but it just needs a bit of colouring on the skin. And in the second pan, we're just going to cook off our little spring garlic and then heat through the vegetables to finish the dish off. So we're now going to put the dish together. We've got the custards that have popped out of the oven after 45 minutes, and we've got the chicken that's been coloured after it's come out of the water bath, and the morels in the cream sauce. We've got some spring vegetables that have been finished off in butter, garlic shoots. So this is about colouring up the dish and making it speak of spring. Little spikes of bois boudin, and to finish, we've got some lovely flowers that are out at the moment. Garlic flower and comfrey, which is a relative of borage, and some oxalis. This is the stuff that gardeners pull out of their lawns because it's a weed, but it's actually a really lovely top note to a dish. So here it is, our spring version of the Lake House coq au vin. So let's get into it.
Ladies first.
Yum.
Doesn't matter how many years you've been cooking, you still look for the reaction on the guest's face. It's a bit like, you know, the end of the performance and you wait for the applause.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Pleasure.
Here are all the ingredients you'll need for Alla's spin on coq au vin, including marinade, her quick version of a classic chicken sauce, mushrooms in a cream sauce, garlic custard, bois boudin sauce, and spring embellishments. For the best flavours, use the freshest local seasonal ingredients. This is a complex recipe, so careful planning and preparation are crucial. The garlic used to flavour the stock makes a great snack. Just spread it on toast.
So guys, today I'm going to finish this off with a rhubarber, which is a really classic French dessert. Decadent dessert, one of my favourite desserts, and I've got a lot of favourite desserts actually, but this is up there with the best of them. We're going to crack straight on and make our dough. I'm probably going to need someone down to help me somewhere along the lines. Who wants to come down and help? Is any? Brenton? Dude, come down, mate. About 250 grams of flour, about 8 grams of salt. So we'll just sieve that straight through. You can finish sieving that. I've got some yeast, fresh yeast, and I'm going to dissolve that in a little bit of warm water. Give me sugar in there. And then we're going to put our eggs in there, and we have 5 eggs. Do you want to start cracking?
All right.
Now you can work that, just gently work that away there. And yeast's going to go in. So what you want to do is you don't want to whisk the dough and incorporate any air into it, really. It's a bread mix, so essentially you don't want to do that. So once you've incorporated and we've made sure we've got no lumps in there, you're going to beat it with this. Now you can give it a really good beat with that. And you need to work all that mix inside there. Make sure you get it nice and smooth. Do you want me to have a little crack at it?
Go for gold.
You can see that it sort of takes on a glutinous, like a, you know, any bread, flour, yeast mix. And then the final thing is pouring the butter in. You ready?
To pour or stir?
Yep, I'll pour it in, you can stir it. And we can stir relatively gently. We're going to incorporate all this butter. So the next stage is once you've got that is the proving. And the proving is quite a hard thing at home because unless you've got a hot kitchen, where do you prove something? There's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can put it in the hot water cupboard. The other place is in the oven. That's perfect. Brenton, that's it, mate. Thank you.
Done?
Done. You can chill out. So proving is letting the yeast do its thing, and the yeast will react and the dough will rise and will generally double in size. If it overproves, it expands, it gets air inside it, and then you'll bake it and it'll collapse and fall. If it's underproved, it hasn't got enough air in it, and you know, it'll be probably dense. This is going to be proved twice. The first time you prove it, right now as it is. Then we've got a little damp cloth that goes over the top, keeps the moisture. Warm place, as we said, we put this in a hot water cupboard, or we can put it in an oven that is turned off. What you would do is you turn your oven up to about 150, maybe no more than that, maybe 100, leave it for about 5 minutes until there's some heat in it, then turn it off. About 20, 30, 40 minutes, possibly past, depending on what the environments you're proving like. Then we're going to take our mix. It's doubled in size, and what we're going to do is knock it back. And what you're essentially doing with that is you're knocking all the air back out of it again, okay? And we're putting it back down to the original mix, to the dough, to the shape it was. Then we grab our moulds. These rise as any yeast mix quite a bit. So 1/3 would be about the maximum you want to fill it. And now that we've got all our mix in here, got the nicely on the bottom of the tray, I'm going to let that prove again. So they go back in the warm spot.
So when you're proving it the second time, do you put the damp cloth on again?
Actually, generally no. Second time, you don't want it to take 40 minutes to prove. You want it to take, 10, 15 minutes. And then you've got nicely proved, hasn't got time to get all crusty on top.
So how do you know when it's ready to go? Like, how do you know that it's not underproved or overproved?
General rule is you go doubling in size, and then bang, straight in the oven. 12 to 14 minutes on 180 degrees. We're going to make a caramel, dry caramel, sugar in a pan, and you just work it straight from dry. Make sure your sugar's nice and clean. And we're going to do some nice stewed fruit. So I've got some apples, I've got some dates there, I've got some golden raisins, which are soaked in rum as well. Rum, nice dark rum. The darker a caramel goes, the more bitterness you get. Rum baba is quite a sweet dessert, so I would be thinking, okay, I might take my caramel quite far. That way I get a little bit more bitterness rather than sweetness out of the sugar. I want a bit of colour in it. So I've got a really nice dark caramel. It's smoking. When it gets that point and it's dark and it's smoking, it's the point of no return, really. You need to be ready to put something into it. You need to wait just until the right moment, and then we'll drop our apple into it.
Yum.
Got some really nice dates. Now, fresh dates are fantastic. I'm just going to go across and cut it into these nice little sort of segments like that. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop those in there. Then golden raisins, which I've soaked in rum. You can see it cooking away. It looks really good already.
Yeah.
A little bit of lemon juice in there, and also a little bit of orange zest in there is really, really nice. You don't need to do a hell of a lot more than that. Okay, so the rum barbers.
Wow.
Bang.
Pretty.
Out of the oven. You can see how much they've risen up. They've risen up quite big. Obviously, anything you're going to soak into a liquid, it's going to, again, increase the size because it's going to absorb, so it's going to get larger. So they are going to end up quite big. Now, the other thing we need to do, you can imagine what happens when you put bread inside a liquid. It disintegrates and turns to mush, or very difficult to handle. It's quite key to sort of dry these out. Dry them out over a period of time, and that way they'll get a really nice crust on them. They'll still absorb a lot of moisture. They won't fall to bits. Okay, so we've got stock syrup here, 200 mils of sugar, 200 mils of water, just brought to the boil. Then the rum. And you always need a bottle of rum, doesn't matter what you're doing. You can't start with half a bottle of rum. And we'll just go away with the rum in there. And you put quite a bit in. This is a really sort of alcohol-driven dessert. So we drop our nice little baba in there, and really we're just going to submerge it in the liquid, and that's it. If you've dried it out correctly, you could leave it in there for quite a long period of time, and it's just going to soak it up, and it's not going to sort of die on you at all either. If you want to weight it down with something, you can do that. But once it starts to soak up all the moisture, it's generally going to sink in there anyway, okay? You just need to keep sort of pressing it down. So we'll leave that in there for a couple of minutes. We've also got a vanilla pod, which I'm going to add last of all. We've got these great Hilala vanilla pods. They harvest their vanilla from Tonga, Kiwi family, doing a fantastic job.
Great.
So really, really great product. And the nice vanilla pods. So I put a little bit of vanilla through the stewed fruit as well. Okay. The only other thing this recipe needs is a little bit of whipped cream. So we've got a nice little bowl of whipped cream. I've already semi-whipped it, so I'm just going to go back through and finish it off, bring it up to a nice consistency. And you need quite a bit of cream on this. This is one of these desserts that you need a lot of cream. You know, you don't want to run out of cream before you've run out of baba or run out of stewed fruit or anything like that. You can serve these hot. I quite like them hot. So you warm up the liquid you've got here, you get it to a nice reasonable temperature, and then you drop the babas in, put them on the plate. They look like they're cold. They look like just a sort of a dry, cold bun on a plate. Then when you dig into them, they're just hot, dripping sort of liquid caramel rum. I mean,
will they absorb faster if the liquid's warmer?
They will soak faster if the liquid's warmer, but they will also explode and sort of break down quicker if the liquid's warmer as well. So, you know, that's what you've got to be really careful of. But traditionally, this dish is served cold, so we are going to serve it cold today. We've got our bun, put that on the plate. We've got a really nice stewed fruit, and then a portion of nice fresh cream. Just a really nice dollop of cream on the side. And we have rum baba, stewed fruit, and cream chantilly.
To impress your friends with Josh's stunning rum baba, you'll need these ingredients. When making caramel, make sure your sugar is clean with no lumps. Rest the babas in a cool place to help them retain their shape when soaked in rum. Instead of apples, you can use any stone or pit fruit, including apricots, peaches or pears.
This looks far too good for any of these guys to try.
I know.
You don't want to try this, do you?
Yeah. Come up and try the food.
Bit of a glass of champagne as well, huh?
Oh, wow.
So this is Daniel Lebrun, all right? This guy is one of the best method wine makers in New Zealand. So it's a copy of a French wine, but we do it better here, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, yeah. Cheers to that. Well done, guys.
Cheers.
To the top 10 MasterChefs.
Yeah. Next time on MasterChef New Zealand.
It's your chance for your imagination to go wild.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Faced with a culinary nightmare,
stuck.
They'll have to adapt.
It's culinary Russian roulette.
To survive.
I think you blew your brains out.
Last time on MasterChef New Zealand.
Let's go.
The top 11 cooked French cuisine for 100 guests.
It was meant to be an easy challenge.
But it was bon voyage to Chris.
Thanks. Keep an eye out for me in the future.
And to the winners.
Chantel and Matt.
You two are flying to Melbourne.
They won a trip to the lake house for an exclusive masterclass with legendary Aussie chef Ala Wolf-Tasker.
She cooks from her heart and has so much passion and love for what she does.
It's a strange combination, but geez, it works.
Tonight.
It's your chance for your imagination to go wild.
If it sounds too good to be true,
you can choose any ingredient from the pantry.
It probably is.
What the? How could they be this nice to us? And now I see why.
A dream challenge.
Stuck.
It's culinary Russian roulette.
Or their worst nightmare.
I think you blew your brains out.
The winner will receive over $100,000 worth of prizes, including $20,000 worth of groceries from Countdown. A cook surface, vent surface, cool drawer and 90cm self-cleaning oven from Fisher & Paykel. A complete range of kitchen products from crockery and bakeware to knives, glasses and saucepans, courtesy of Stevens. An exclusive cookbook deal with Random House. And the premier prize, the multi-award-winning Skoda Superb, combining innovative design with classic European refinement. From Skoda. Simply clever. Who will be New Zealand's next MasterChef?
Here I come. I'm made up my mind now. Here I come. I'm living the moment. I'm gonna set my face to a new horizon and I run to seize the day. Here I come. I've made up my mind now. Here I come.
Woke up this morning, okay, another day, another challenge, psyching myself up.
I'm feeling good about the challenge. I'm excited to cook again.
Matt and Andrea, they've become an item. There's been canoodling and lovey-dovey and stuff going on.
She is just an amazingly bubbly person. No matter how bad you are feeling, she will make you happy. It's just an amazing gift she has.
The relationship that they've formed in the house, it's a great comfort for them, and the rest of us are like, can you please take it to another room, because we're all hanging out, we're not with our partners.
My mind's boggled. I have no idea what we're going to be doing next, but what an awesome feeling. It's the top 10 within the whole entire country.
Being in the top 10, there's probably 2 or 3 little names there that I'm thinking it could be quite good competition. Chelsea, the more I get to know her, the more she cooks at home, I realise that she's a very smart chick with some good ideas. I think Z's got a lot of knowledge as well. He intimidates me a wee bit. And I think probably Matt as well. Matt's such a strong, hard-playing guy.
Welcome to the top 10 of MasterChef New Zealand. That is quite a milestone, guys, and today we are rewarding you with a very interesting challenge.
Today's challenge is a bit different. It's an invention test. but there's no core ingredient that you've got to cook. No theme you've got to cook to. You can choose any ingredient from the pantry and take as much as you like.
Crazy.
There's all sorts in there. Meat, fish, vegetables, herbs, spices.
Straight away, I'm at home. I'm about to cook dinner for the kids. You know, what am I going to make for them? How easy is this challenge going to be? You know, like, you can do whatever you want.
Today is your chance for your imagination to go wild. It's your day to show us really how you can cook. So blow us away.
You'll have 10 minutes in the pantry to choose whatever you like.
Thinking 10 minutes?
That's mental. We've had like 2-3 minutes up to now.
And a couple of alarm bells went off and went, that's too good to be true.
You'll have 90 minutes to cook your dish. We'll be expecting to see great things from you all. But the contestant that cooks the day's least impressive dish will be going home.
You've got 10 minutes and your time starts now.
There was just this thing in the back of my mind thinking, there's a twist to this. This is not this simple.
There's no fresh ingredients, there's no dairy, there's no butter, there's no cream, there's no potatoes or any fruit or any veg. It's all frozen and it's all canned and it's all packeted.
I was like, oh my God, how could they be this nice to us? And now I see why.
Everyone's heart's kind of dropped, I think, but what do we do now?
Got to get together because I'm really confused. When I got to the pantry, it completely threw me and I just went, uh-oh.
I have no idea. There's a massive shock running in here. Steak.
I'm gonna go West Indian, I think. My head's all over the shop. I can't even think of anything straight off the bat. I go blank. I can't think of a single thing.
I'm gonna get everything. My strategy is to grab everything I can. So yeah, basically I grab the whole pantry.
Oh, I'm lost. I don't know. I'm spazzing out.
This is MasterChef. It is an invention test, and the invention starts in your ingredient selection. And do you know what I did? I copied Brenton. I just grabbed everything, including a bottle of vodka.
4 minutes to go.
This is amazing, this is crazy, this is testing, this is fabulous.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is awesome! I'm happy because I was thinking dessert and I can do dessert.
Anything you want, as many as you like, guys.
I'm done.
I wouldn't be coming out of the pantry early.
I just ran out of room on my board, so I ran out, dropped my board, and then ran back in to just, fit as much more as I could on my arms.
30 seconds remaining. Get it now or don't get it at all, guys. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step out of the pantry. Matt, get out of the pantry. Come on, Matt.
Coming. I dropped a couple of things on the way out because my tray was so full. I just left them there, so it's like, if I can't make anything out of half the pantry I've got in my arms, then I shouldn't really be in the top 10.
Sorry guys, the one thing we forgot to tell you was the title of today's invention test. Frozen, canned and packaged.
Usually you'll hear us banging on about fresh, seasonal ingredients, but today you've got none of those. What you've got instead are ingredients you'll find in any home pantry or freezer. Ingredients millions of people cook with every day.
Your challenge is to cook a dish worthy of a MasterChef top 10 using those everyday ingredients. So you'll need to think smart and think tasty.
You've got 90 minutes to bring us a fabulous meal, and your time starts now.
Today's challenge is to cook a MasterChef quality dish using frozen, packeted and canned foods. We've got 90 minutes to do it, and whoever puts up the crappiest dish goes home. I don't want to be that person.
I'm making a salted caramel and chocolate tart, so my first step is just to roll out this pastry and blind bake it.
I'm gonna put together a pistachio and date baklava with a lemon syrup.
Wow, yeah?
I've got some mango which I'm gonna turn into a jelly.
That's a cool idea, I like that idea.
plan today is doing a dessert because it's probably the safest option. And I'm going to do lemon and vanilla cream with puff pastry and a berry coulis and some gin or rum cubes. I haven't quite decided.
It's quite a cool challenge because it really forces you to think outside the square and, you know, really use your imagination.
I'm going to do two things. I'm going to do a dessert and an entree.
I'm going to do a layered chocolate and berry dessert. I've never made this dessert before.
Desserts ain't my thing.
And I'm also going to do a salmon tart.
So why are you making a dessert if desserts aren't your strong suit?
Because I also need to challenge myself to show you guys that I'm not just in a wee square box.
Excuse my language. I wanted whole cloves, but I grabbed ground cloves. It helps to actually read your ingredients. I'm gonna do an apricot tartine with some apricot puree and vanilla ice cream. And for a main, it's going to be something almost like a seafood marinara.
Huge pressure today, really. Pretty crazy, but...
Okay, so what are you making?
Okay, so I'm going to make crusted lamb backstrap, sirloin fillet.
Yep.
It's going to be served with pea puree, spinach and pine nuts. Should be quite nice.
You can make an amazing dish out of these ingredients.
I think so.
I'm going to make a lovely, elegant trifle. Sesame layers with raspberry sponge fingers, Italian meringue, jellies, and that will be repeated. I managed to grab some egg whites. Fantastic. I'm saved. So now I've got my dish all completely sorted.
Wow, that's pretty quick. You've made a pastry already, Andrea.
Yeah, I know.
And what are you going to make?
I'm making a salted caramel and chocolate tart with spiced red wine pears and a crystallized ginger ice cream.
Wow, bring it on.
Yeah, bring it
Sounds
on.
great.
I think this will appeal to Simon because he looks like he likes desserts.
Hey Brenton, no shortage of ingredients. What are you going to do?
Moroccan, Spanish kind of casserole.
That's probably going to take about 10 ingredients. What are you using with the rest of the stuff? 'Cause
All right.
You've just gone nuts, mate.
I'm doing 2 or 3.
So you're going to do 2 and the third one you're going to leave in the oven, no?
Yeah. I'll get it out.
That old trick again.
Sugar, 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 and sugar. Would you like some sugar with the sugar?
Where's my brush gone? One of the major things that I had a problem with was baklava actually needs butter to be brushed across each of the layers to stop them from clustering and turning into a doughy mess. I don't have butter, so I have to use oil. It's not something I've ever done before, and I hope it doesn't stuff my dish up.
Dave, I'm intrigued.
I'm making doubles.
West Indian.
Yeah, Trinidad. Doubles is a Trinidad street food. It's basically a chickpea curry with a fried bread served with different condiments. I learned this from my partner's mum, who lives in Trinidad.
Okay. So you're vegetarian today?
I am, yeah.
You're
vegetarian.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this one. I've high hopes of this. I like that sort of food.
I'm going to do a surf and turf, but I'm going to sort of invent as I'm going. The Guinness really stood out to me. I thought, Guinness? No one's really done a Guinness sauce before. Bang, that's what I'm going to do. And then, again, a little thing in the back of my head with licorice. I don't know why, I just saw the Black Knight licorice there, and away she went. This is going to be my Guinness and licorice sauce.
Matt,
Josh.
how are you?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Great trip to Melbourne?
Oh, mind-blowing. I'm so inspired now.
So what are you cooking?
Surf and turf.
Yeah.
So, but I'm kind of reinventing it a little bit, going a little bit out of the box. I'm going to do some beetroot-coloured deep-fried chips. I'm going to do my steak with a Guinness and licorice sauce, and I'm going to do some prawns with a mango chutney.
And all going on the same dish?
All going on the same dish. Ala really inspired me about colours on the plate. Everything she did had all different colours and textures, and my mango puree, you know, gold. You want those chips nice and golden, so I'm thinking there's going to be a bit of a clash of colour there, so I need to do something with either the mango or the chips. And then I saw the beetroot, and it was like pink chips. Beautiful. Awesome. Stoked with these.
What are we making?
I've already got a tartine in the oven, so I'm doing an apricot.
We've already got a tartine in the oven? How quick was that? Good on you.
It's a little mini one, so I'm just going to do a little pasta dish, a marinara, I'm thinking. I'm missing a few of the ingredients, but that's all right. There's a method to my madness, and I just need to put it together.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Half an hour gone, everybody. Half an hour gone. Josh, there's some really interesting stuff that I've heard out there, from salted caramel tart, West Indian street food, a trifle, but a modern twist on a trifle. Z doing the baklava.
Chelsea is doing one dessert, sort of a mille-feuille, a little bit of gin jelly, that sort of thing.
Gin jelly?
Gin jelly, yeah.
Yeah.
Brenton, I mean, madness. He's now down to about 3 dishes. If he's not happy with the third one, he's going to, as he does, leave it in the oven and just give us 2. Matt is extremely inspired from his trip to Melbourne. Alawulf Task has obviously had a chat. He's using licorice and Guinness to make a sauce.
Licorice and Guinness. That's quite interesting and very clever if it works.
Hey, Chelsea, did I see some gelatin on the bench here somewhere?
I'm making a gin jelly.
A gin jelly?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What ingredients went with the gelatin?
Just gin and water.
Gin and water and gelatin.
Yeah. I actually forgot to put sugar in, and it's going to taste like crap.
Egg whites, I'm making an Italian meringue, and I need my sugar syrup to reach soft boil. It just went a little bit far, so I got rid of it. I'm starting again, because that's all the egg whites I have. If I ruin those, there's no more.
Oh no, you're making an
Italian
meringue,
meringue.
which is made by...
Sugar syrup poured into your meringue.
Yeah, it's a hot sugar syrup.
Yeah, a hot
poured
sugar
into
syrup.
a cold, beaten, yeah.
If your sugar syrup is under temperature, then your meringue will start spitting. That's happened to me before.
A little over 30 minutes to go, everyone.
Casserole was good. It tasted good, but it was quite watery, so I needed to reduce. So I just took the lid off, turned the oven up, cranked it up to about 240, and just whacked it in.
Andrea's little tart. She cooked that caramel, which is full of sugar, until it was really bubbling. So she's made toffee.
So is it going to be like sticking our teeth, or is it going to be you bite into it and it just melts away? That's what we're going to be looking for.
The caramel overflowed in the tart a little bit, so it might be difficult taking out. It's stuck. I'm having a little freak out because the tart's stuck in the tin, I can't get it out. I run my knife long, it's still stuck in, so yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking, and then I look at the clock.
15 minutes to go, everybody.
I'm gutted, don't know what to do.
15 minutes to go, everybody.
Stuck. Might need to do my pastry case again. I'm having a little freak out. The tart's stuck in the tin, I can't get it out. Do I make another tart case with some pastry, because I've still got pastry? Don't really know what to do.
Andrea,
Yeah.
what's going on?
The caramel overflowed, so it's stuck.
It's stuck to the tin.
Yeah.
So the caramel overflowed, and so it's like what?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You've just come and saved me. And I am relieved. I was freaking out a bit,
Were you?
but I'm fine now.
Moving right along.
Right, there's blenders going, there's noise, they're working away. It's like a good little kitchen team going on out there. What are you seeing?
We've got Italian meringue, salted caramel, West Indian street food, for God's sake. Look, we've never seen a truly fantastic vegetarian dish here, have we?
I'll tell you what, he needs a win because he's been right down the bottom of the pack for quite some time, hasn't he?
I don't know what effect Alawulf Task had on Matt, but I'm slightly spooked by the Guinness and licorice sauce on a surf and turf.
What's it missing?
Maybe we're going to make culinary history here today, one way or the other.
I'm comfortable. I'm very happy with where I'm at. All very much going according to plan.
What I'm loving about what's going on out there, Ray, is we've given them no direction. There's no core theme they've got to follow. And there's all these fantastic ideas coming out.
Yeah, that's what interests me.
You on track?
I am, yes.
Ready?
I need to start plating
Yeah.
up soon though. But all my elements are pretty much done now.
Yeah.
It's just have they set, have they hardened, have they cooked properly?
That's kind of make or break, isn't it?
Pretty much. Come on, little pastry circle, out you come. Don't be shy.
Dave, you're deep frying doubles.
I sure am.
Yeah, and you just got water on there.
Yeah.
I was going to step back when you put that in.
Rather than normally rolling out dough with flour so it doesn't stick, you actually get a whole lot of water and you sort of spread it out. And it's kind of a bit counterintuitive because you'd think, well, you're going to be able to put water and hot oil. Shouldn't that just explode? But it's what helps it kind of puff up. Oh, look, this is what I'm after.
That's
just a little bit of puffiness.
Yeah, they certainly look nice.
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to try them.
Have you got a vision of what it's going to look like, Matt, when it's all finished?
I do. I'm just looking for colour, you know, all different colours. And
beetroot coloured fries.
I want the flavours just to come together.
And what do you think about your Guinness and
licorice
sauce?
It came to me in the pantry. I just saw the licorice and then I saw the
taste it in
Guinness.
your head?
I could, yeah.
I can't.
The bitterness of the Guinness and the acidity of the licorice. I'm hoping it's going to be a taste sensation. Actually, I'm a little worried at this stage. I'm very concerned, though. We're sceptical about a lot of things. End of the day, it's an invention test. I'm hoping that I've come up with a culinary sensation.
10 minutes to go, everybody. Just 10 minutes left. Honey, you're down to 6 minutes to go. I gather you thought you had plenty of time. We still got nothing in the glass.
It's all going to go in the
This
fryer.
is like the challenge when you left the fish in the deep fryer. Do not do this to me.
I left it to the very last minute and I could have started 10 minutes before.
Oh my God, you've forgotten the
Okay, I'll
nozzle.
get another one. It's all right. I was panicking at the end, but I knew I was going to get it out.
Don't do this to me again, Anna. You need to finish this challenge. There's
No,
not
do it.
another dish that will get you over the line. It's one dish you've got, and you have less than 5 minutes to have this dish up.
Renton, what are you making?
Soba noodle nori roll.
Have you used nori before?
No, I haven't.
Do you know what you're doing with it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Definitely know what I'm doing with it.
I've made baklava probably about 4 times before, so I'm not an expert, but today's baklava's come out just as good as any other that I've made before.
Oh, yeah. Chelsea, how you going, girl?
I'm good.
Are you going to make it?
Yep, I will. I just need to make sure that I get these ice cream discs out and perfect and hopefully they don't melt.
So I start plating it up and I get it to sort of 3 levels and it's starting to look really pretty.
Don't melt, you bastard.
2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go right now.
This needs to go in the fridge.
It's starting to melt pretty quickly. And by the time I actually get to the fridge, it's just gone over the plate. It's a mess.
This is not cool.
Just 1 minute left.
What do you reckon? Are they going to finish?
Anna's right down to the wire again. She's getting my heart racing.
Chelsea's a bit under the pump as well, actually. She's replating as we speak.
My ice cream just completely melted, so I'm just going to have to try and plate this differently.
The adrenaline during those last few minutes when I'm trying to plate up this soggy mess, it's crazy.
Chelsea's 45 seconds left and she's plating up a new plate. Anna's just on the home straight. I think she's going to make it. Brenton's still pulling things out of the oven. There's only 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds, everybody, come on.
Nightmare.
It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. No, it's not.
Get it out of the oven, get it on the plate. You got 3 hungry judges up here who want to try your invention.
I hear Simon yell out. I'm literally grabbing gin jelly with my fingers and splodging it onto the plate.
Only 10 seconds to go.
Oh, this is just a nightmare. I can't believe I've just done this. What an idiot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from the bench.
Well, there I go. I mean, what can I say? Just an epic fail. Didn't expect my ice cream to melt so quickly, but it just, yeah, it really did. So I've just basically served up a bowl of ice cream with a bit of pastry. This is the crappiest thing I've ever plated up. Oh, it was gonna look so good too.
I've been trying really, really hard and producing, I think, some good dishes. This is just a disaster.
Tough challenge, guys. Have you made the grade? We're about to find out.
Dave, come on up. So I'm on the street in West Indies. What am I eating?
You're eating doubles. Red, curry and your condiments. First one there, this just a reduction of tamarind with a bit of sugar. That's a mango and coriander kind of chutney, and a coriander, garlic and sweet chilli style sauce.
Gotta say, I'm quite excited about this. I like hot food in West Indies, right?
The hottest.
Ooh, boy. Sensational is the only word I can think of. Really good. Tastes fantastic.
Wow.
Love it. Love the heat. You've done a sensational job and it transports me right to the West Indies. Well done, mate. Street food at its best. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Matt, you're up.
As I get called and I grab my plate, that's when it sinks in. I'm just thinking, well, what have you done? You've just gone and made something really good and completely put this stupid, weird twist on it. And it's really starting to hit home that I could be in for a bit of a battering here.
The licorice and the Guinness appearance is not good. I've got to admit, I don't understand the flavours at all.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed in your dish today, mate. I don't understand why you put the beetroot in with the potatoes. You know, it's something like a kid would try and do because it was fun. I like the onions and the, you know, I don't know, maybe I even like the sauce. It's just a bit weird, quite salty though, there's a lot of salt there. You know, did you get away with it? I'm not sure, I'll have to think about it.
Matt, do you think that this is the place to suddenly start being experimental?
No.
It's culinary Russian roulette. It could work and you could blow your brains out.
Okay, Matt.
As I get called, that's when it sinks in. Well, what have you done? You've just gone and made something really good and put this stupid, weird twist on it.
Do you think that this is the place to suddenly start being experimental?
No.
It's culinary Russian roulette. It could work and you could blow your brains out.
I'm hoping I dodged the bullet.
I think you blew your brains out, Matt.
Completely not what I wanted to hear. That was a massive dent to the confidence going into elimination.
Charlie, that's great. So what is it?
The pasta is a seafood marinara. Dessert is a mini apricot tartine. He gets into my pasta first, and he tries it, and he doesn't say anything, he just flicks the bowl.
Needs not to be talked about.
My heart sank. If the floor could open, I wanted to jump into it.
Yum. Both of them. I think they're both sensational. All works together. It's a marriage made in heaven. It's great. Well done.
Thank you. Oh, such a relief.
Okay, Brenton, you're next.
I've done 2 Japanese dishes and completely on the other side of the world, you know, a Mediterranean casserole, completely different styles. So I was so worried.
Wow, Brenton, it's a buffet. Now, the thing about this challenge is the person that cooks the least impressive dish goes home. The more dishes you do, the more chance you've got of going home. So it's kind of more isn't necessarily more.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. My weakest dish is the one that's being judged. When I look at it that way, I'm a bit worried.
The casserole, rather nice, needs salt. The soup, I'm finding under-flavoured. This one, I find quite weird. Maybe it would have been better to maybe concentrate on the best dish, which is the casserole, and maybe develop it more.
Fingers crossed I've done enough to stay out of the bottom two. Guess we won't know until elimination.
Tony. Okay, well, looking at this dish, you wouldn't know that the challenge was canned, frozen or packaged, would you? I mean, it looks like meat, spinach, carrots, anything you would see on a normal dish.
Yes, yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's been plated up.
Good. Nice flavours. Lamb's cooked really nicely sliced. Presentation's great. It's all good.
Thank you.
Z, explain to us what we've got here.
Pistachio and date baklava mango jelly and date and coconut ball with walnuts.
I don't think that's cooked.
Okay.
I'm getting that raw phyllo flavour, unfortunately. I would have liked the baklava to be cooked, because if it was, this would be a rather perfect little sweet mezze plate.
Chantel, come on up.
As I take my dishes up to the judges for tasting, I didn't know what they were going to have to say.
Sort of poles apart. What do you think about that?
It's a bit flat.
Chantel, come on, that looks fantastic. That looks like doo-doos. I mean, it looks terrible. It's flat, the salmon looks dry, there's this funny smear on it. I, however, think that is a front cover photograph. Do you know what if it had been me?
Yes.
That would have gone in the rubbish, and you would have just presented that.
Don't think I could say what I was thinking in my head at that time on national television.
That is incredibly rich. I love all the flavours. I think it's really good, and I love the textures. I couldn't eat the whole thing, though.
Nice ideas. The execution's just not quite there today, I don't think, unfortunately.
Oh, feeling like maybe I could be in the bottom 3 or 4 people.
Chelsea, you're next up.
Take my dish up to the judges. I'm just feeling really, really disappointed because what I've got in front of me on the plate is about 1,000,000 light years away from where I imagined it in my mind.
Righto, where's my meal for you?
It's deconstructed.
Did you deconstruct it or did it deconstruct itself?
It had a bit of a mind of its own, but there it is in all its glory.
You happy?
No, devastated.
You going home?
I hope not.
The reality of the fact that I may be going home based on this dish, it just hits me like a thunderbolt.
So you think that looks pretty bad?
I think it looks horrible. I wouldn't serve that up to my flatmates, let alone you three, so I'm really embarrassed.
I think with the jelly and the coulis and the ice cream, it actually tastes really good. So wipe away the tears.
Can't believe I'm crying. Promised my dad I wouldn't.
Take one of those for the tears and go and contemplate.
Thank you, guys.
If I were to go home at this point, which I quite possibly will be, I'd be really devastated. I'm not ready to go. I have more to offer and they haven't seen the full extent of what I can do yet.
Okay, Andrea, you're up.
I feel okay about what I've served up, but then I'm not. Yeah, 100%. It's a salted caramel and chocolate tart, red wine, spiced poached pears, and a crystallized ginger ice cream. I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, I was thinking if I ever made it again, I'd rename it and call it the Pixie Caramel Tart.
Is that just a plan so that we can't speak? You know, that's pretty sticky.
Yeah.
It'll never work as a dessert. You simply couldn't eat all of that.
No.
Pears and red wine, traditional French dessert made by simmering pears for hours, sometimes overnight, in beautiful red wine, so that the red wine goes right to the core.
Yeah.
All I'm getting here is the taste of canned pears and raw red wine, which is really nasty.
I wasn't expecting such harsh comments, so I feel a little bit worried. definitely think that I'm probably in the bottom.
Anna, come on up. Pushed it right down to the wire again, didn't you?
I did.
Describe your great-looking dessert to us.
It's Anna's cherry and raspberry Italian trifle.
Sweetness.
2. I just said to him, 2? Like, too sweet?
It's not sweet at all. It's absolutely perfect. It's delicious. I love it.
Thank you. He's just evil.
I think it's an outstanding dessert.
Thank you.
Possibly one of the best things I've tasted today, if not the best thing.
Wow.
And frozen egg whites. Hello. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks. Oh, it was just fantastic. My God, it's just wonderful. It was music to my ears. Yeah.
Okay, thanks everyone. Have you made the top 9? Well, we're going to have to go away and think about that.
Massive, massive fall from grace. Got a funny feeling I'm there. I'm in the bottom 2.
I've got a lot more to offer and show the judges. I don't want to go home.
It's anybody's day. Either way, it's anybody's day to shine. It's anybody's day to go home.
Walking into Elimination today, it's anyone's game. Anyone can be going home at any chance, so I'm not sure.
If I were to go home at this point, which I quite possibly will be, I'd be really devastated. I haven't really had a moment of absolute glory yet. I just want to get a massive win under my belt before I go home.
I'm going to be standing in the firing line. I'm definitely going to be in the firing line. There's a dirty big target on my forehead.
Welcome back everyone. Your challenge today was to cook us a dish using only frozen, canned or packaged ingredients.
We saw a huge variety of results. Some of you gave us the full package and some of you opened a can of worms.
This was an invention test, a test of your creativity and versatility. Many a home cook creates feasts out of the same ingredients that were available to you. But the question is, did you?
Chantal, you gave us 2 dishes. Now that salmon tart was not your best effort. But you definitely made up for it with your triple berry coulis and chocolate ganache dessert. Well done.
Chelsea, nightmare. You know, last minute plating up, all went wrong, wasn't a meal for you at all.
My heart kind of sinks a little bit. I'm thinking, right, definitely in the bottom 3 now.
Charlene and Anna, please step forward. Yours were the standout dishes of the day. Charlene, I thought that was probably the most intelligent use of the ingredients available. You gave us a meal. Lovely.
Thank you.
Anna, you can cook. You took me back to Milan. I've seen those sort of desserts, just like at the Bar Magenta in Milan. Brilliant.
I'm so proud of myself. Yay. Yeah, no, I'm so stoked. I'm so happy.
It's really nice being up there, but at the same time, it's not over.
And as a special reward for you two, I'm going to send you both to dinner tonight at Jervois Steakhouse, where I can promise you, you won't be eating anything that's been packaged, frozen, or canned.
Looking forward to some good steak, and Anna and I really kind of ticked off together, so it'll be a really lovely night.
If I call your name, please step forward. Tony.
Okay, I know how this kind of goes. It's either really good or really bad.
Dave. Z. Brenton. Chantal. And Chelsea.
You guys did well enough to get through to the top 9. Congratulations.
I've managed somehow to dodge a bullet and I'm not in the bottom.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on. There's only 2 people left. You turn around and see those 2 there, it's just, you know it's about to get, pretty brutal. And it did.
Andrew and I left. It was a bit of a shock. It was always going to come down to that at some stage. We knew that.
It was horrible, standing there next to Matt, especially next to Matt, because you don't want him to go, but then yourself, you don't want yourself to go.
So, Matt and Andrea, that leaves just the 2 of you. Yours were the least impressive dishes of the day. Sadly, for one of you, the MasterChef journey ends here.
Matt, this was not the time to be experimental with flavours that you haven't used before. Guinness and licorice. I can't think of one cuisine that combined those 2 things together. You dyed your chips pink. Did it make them better? I don't think so. Why do it if it doesn't make it better? And a garnish of sliced licorice. No, this is getting really bizarre, Matt.
It just hurts me so much that I created something that they absolutely hated.
Andrea, I've only just got that caramel out of my mouth from that inedible tart. Inedible on 2 counts, the fact that I couldn't eat it because it was just so chewy, and also because it was so rich. It was not a successful dish at all.
Matt, should you go home or Andrea?
Not me, no.
Immediate, primary, just didn't hesitate. And I thought, wow, look out.
There's no way that my journey's finished here. I want this so bad.
He's a competitive person, so of course he's gonna say that he wants to stay in this competition, and too right he should say that.
Andrea, what about you? Who should go home?
Not me. I'm not ready to go home.
Then they fired straight back to Andrea, bang, same response. And I thought, wow, hats off to both of them.
I want to prove to you guys that I can cook really well. It was really hard having me and Matt standing there, so it was just horrible.
It was a poor effort from you both. Matt, we feel that your dish was the least evil of the 2, so you're safe.
Good job. It's okay. It's all right.
Andrea, we're sorry you haven't made it through, mate.
Yeah. I'm sorry too.
But come on, MasterChef top 10's nothing to be sneezed at.
Yeah.
You're a talented cook. We've seen some great food from you. I remember you as a great competitor, and I'm sure everybody will miss you.
I'll miss them. They're a great bunch of people. It's great knowing them.
Andrea, it's
Yeah.
now time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
Right. See ya. Bye. Bye, guys. I'm gutted. I don't want to go. I'm not ready to go home. Sucks. It really sucks. At least I got to do one masterclass, but I was looking forward to doing a lot more. That's what I'm gonna miss most. Just learning more about food, more about cooking, and yeah, I'm gonna miss all those guys. They're an amazing bunch of people. See you guys. Bye. Yeah, Matt. I think he's gonna do really well. He's really talented. He's really good with meat. He's got excellent knife skills. He's a great team player. So I think if he stays focused, he could win it.
Next time on MasterChef New Zealand.
We've brought you on a road trip.
The top 9 head to Hawke's Bay.
I'm thrilled to be here.
For an invention test using the freshest local produce.
We're in for one hell of a tasting today.
I'm expecting 9 spectacular dishes.
With the standards riding higher than ever, just one mistake.
How badly is this going to cost me?
Could send them home.
You might have dropped the ball today.
Last time on MasterChef New Zealand, the frozen, canned and packaged challenge caught the contestants by surprise.
It's culinary Russian roulette.
And left an unhappy couple fighting for a single spot.
Should you go home or Andrea?
Not me.
Andrea, it's now time to leave the MasterChef kitchen.
While the winners celebrated at the Jervois Steakhouse.
This is by far my favorite prize. But this is, and if this is what it is like, I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Tonight on Masterclass,
Our theme today is what's in the fridge for dinner.
Josh, Simon and Ray keep it simple, cooking great dishes with everyday ingredients.
I'm a massive fan of soups, full stop. They're cheap, they're easy, they taste fantastic. It's genius.
Josh kicks off with a quick but tasty vegetable soup.
I figure you guys can all deal with some heat, right?
Bring it on.
Simon spices things up with a hot seafood pasta accompanied by king crab.
It's absolutely sublime.
I'm surprised you didn't know that's it.
I did know that.
Oh, you were testing that?
No way.
And Ray has a new trick for making perfect risotto.
You tell this to some Italians, they simply will not believe it.
Here I come. I'm made up my mind now. Here I come. I'm living the moment. I'm gonna set my face to a new horizon and I run to seize the day. Here I come. I'm made up my mind now. Here I come.
We're doing a masterclass today with Josh, Simon and Ray. This is my first masterclass with them. Of course, me and Matt went to Melbourne and had that amazing masterclass with Ala.
It's nice to be on the other side of the cooking bench, you know, where they're doing the cooking and we're just sitting down and watching. It's a very nice change.
Welcome to Masterclass, everyone.
Thanks for having us.
It's been another big week for you guys. That frozen, canned and packaged challenge caught a few of you on the hop, didn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Chelsea, what did you think of that challenge?
I really liked it until the last 2 minutes before the challenge. Everything was going swimmingly until then.
Replating in the last 45 seconds is always going to be pretty demanding and not easy, yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty nerve-wracking.
It always comes down to those last few minutes, doesn't it? For pretty much everybody. Well, with the odd exception. Matt, let's talk about your dish.
I'm going to do my steak with a Guinness and licorice sauce.
Inventive, yes. You could argue that you're very inventive, but when you're inventive, you've got to make sure that all the flavours work. And you went out there. I think you must have walked in the pantry and said, what are the 2 things that probably might not ever work together, and had a go? So I think the key is, when you're inventive, yes, it's do something a little bit different, but be sure that the flavours are going to work together. And I think that's where you sort of went off track a little bit. Do you see that now?
Yeah, it's all clear to me now. It definitely is. I was overthinking it too much.
You got to remember, Matt, that people have to eat it. You know, that's what all this is about. It's about eating. When was the last time you ate that stuff together?
Hey, look, you know, we're all learning on this journey, and you know, I've learned a lot.
I think the great thing about this journey, as much as you're learning, so are we.
Yeah.
You know, we learn from you. I sure as hell know I'll never put Guinness and licorice together. But we're learning, right?
But sadly, we did have to say goodbye to Andrea.
She will be missed in the house. She is just an amazingly bubbly person. As soon as she walks in that room, everyone smiles. It's just an amazing gift she has. She'll be a friend with all of us for the rest of our lives.
See you guys. Bye.
Matt's really going to miss her. They were very close.
But on the upside, some of you did really well. Charlene and Anna, you really were creative and you were versatile and you showed that you could roll with the punches. It was great. Really, really good food. And it was food, funnily enough, that I really wanted to eat.
Oh, wow.
Which is the bottom line.
Yeah.
So today it's our turn. You can sit back, relax, and watch Simon, Ray, and I do the cooking.
Our theme today is what's in the fridge for dinner. This is simple food made quickly.
It's going to be really interesting to see what they can come up with and, you know, get some new ideas. Because who can be bothered going to the supermarket every day after work? Not me.
So today we're going to show you 3 simple, tasty dishes made from everyday ingredients.
I'm going to start things off with a sensational, versatile vegetable soup.
Then I'll show you a quick spaghetti dish, spaghetti aglio olio con peperoncino, and I'm going to serve that with, have you all seen the world's deadliest catch, red king crab, straight from the freezer? We're going to get some of that out.
I'm going to round things off with a no drama, yet traditional risotto. So it's over to you, Josh, and we'll see you guys later on.
See you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is a really nice vegetable soup. This is a really simple soup, but a great way to use some vegetables. I hate wastage, especially at home. It's devastating, especially when you go to the supermarket and you see how much money you spend on food, and then it goes in the bin because either you didn't use it or it's wilted and it's sitting in your fridge. I'm going to start in the pan with a little bit of olive oil. I'll give that a little bit of heat. I'm a massive fan of soups, full stop. It's one thing I probably make most at home above anything else. When I just am messing around cooking, I make soups because they're cheap, they're easy, they taste fantastic. You know, you can use them days after, you can freeze them. There's just many different things. So that's why I like them so much. We're going to start with a little bit of garlic in there. Okay, we're going to start a little bit slowly. You don't want to go too hard on the heat because you definitely don't want to burn that. If it is too hot and you think you've started off a little bit hot, chuck the onion straight in, and that way it'll sort of cool the temperature of the pan a little bit. And the other thing about this soup is that, you know, it's based on probably something like a traditional minestrone, which is Italian soup that's got pasta and meat and you know, all sorts of different vegetables. It uses vegetables that are in season, so it doesn't restrict you to using this or that. You can literally use any vegetable that you've got available to you, whether that's kumara, broccoli, cauliflower, beans, potatoes, you know, you name it, tomatoes, anything can go in it. First things first, garlic and onions. Cook the garlic, get a little bit of sweetness out of the onions by cooking them down. There's certain ingredients that need to go in nice and early to get them cooking, to get the sweetness out of them. There's other vegetables like my courgettes and my green beans. They don't want to go in until right at the very end. And then, you know, you're going to cook them until they're soft. And, you know, if you eat this soup the next day, the green vegetables will go brown eventually. But that's not a problem. Beautiful sort of rustic style soups like that are great. Traditionally, a good thing to use in this style of soup is something like a ham hock or something similar to the size of that, where nice big bits of pork that you can put inside here. I'm using up really nice diced up little bits of bacon. The good thing about that is everyone has bacon in their fridge at home. Bacon adds a really lovely flavour to everything. If you don't eat pork, or if you don't like bacon, or if you haven't got bacon at home, you can use pretty much anything. If you've got last night's cooked chicken or last night's pork roast, I would sort of break those little bits of meat up and put that in there as well because they're full of flavour. Not beef probably, and not lamb or anything like that, not venison, but definitely white meats and the pork are lovely in this dish. We're putting really nice chopped up aubergine, and it's quite important to fry that off because boiled aubergine ain't good. It needs to be fried or something done with it. The aubergine will soak up a lot of the olive oil and a lot of the moisture in this pan. So if you do need to add a little bit of olive oil more at this stage, don't be shy. And I will start to ramp up the heat a little bit now as well. And what we want to do is start getting a little bit more heat into the aubergine to get that cooking. Who's going to come up here and give me a hand? Chantal. Once we've made the nice soup, we want to serve it, and we want to serve it with something a little bit extra. So what we're making is this beautiful pesto. It's fresh basil, parmesan, it's got garlic, it's got olive oil, and what it is a really pungent little sort of beaten herb puree, if you like, very similar to a pesto, full of flavour, and you put a big dollop of that into your soup and stir it in as you go along eating. It's absolutely delicious. It's a perfect way to sort of season it. If you want to start picking these leaves, we're going to pick all the leaves off this basil.
Josh, ratios-wise, I can see you've got a nice wee bowl of everything.
Yep.
What happens if you don't have enough of this, but you have more of that? Is there a rule? Is there a rule for this?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Just, you know, go for your life. I've got some lovely golden kumara. I'm going to put the leeks in now as well. And you can hear it sort of frying now. As you can see, I started off slowly and I'm sort of getting hotter and hotter. As I add more ingredients, I want the process to speed up with it. How are we doing?
Good. How much do you want?
Yeah, loads. Go for your life. Carrots can go in. Squash can go in. And all these vegetables, it's pretty much ready for them to go in now. Potato can go in now.
Hard-boiled potatoes or just raw?
No, raw potatoes, diced up raw potatoes. As I said, leave the potatoes out, put them in. Have you got them? You haven't. If you've got a stray one lying around, chuck them in. You know, use them up. They're better there than still sitting in your pantry next week. Starts to smell fantastic. We've got really nice parsley stalks. Parsley stalks are full of flavour. Chervil stalks are full of flavour. All sorts of things like that have flavour in them. Cut them off your bottom of your herb bunches, bundle them up like this. Got some thyme in here. I've got bay leaf. We're going to fry all that in as well. That's all really, really good flavour. If I went down to the supermarket and they had a whole lot of clams or mussels or pippies or something like that, and I wanted to use those in here, they would be fantastic in here. Full of flavour. You could still use the bacon and then, you know, cook them in here or cook them separately and then pour the juice in. Beautiful. Right. I'm almost ready to add my stock. Now, what's in these vegetables is a lot of moisture, and the moisture's yet to come out, but it will come out the more they cook. You don't want to add too much stock. You can always add a little bit more. What you don't want to do is pile all your stock in, and then all of a sudden all the vegetables release a whole lot of moisture as well, and you come out with this sort of far too liquid soup that's lost all that beautiful rustic vegetables chopped up all in there. Next thing we're going to do with this, that looks fantastic, we're going to start smashing it down a little bit.
Yep.
We'll put a tiny bit of salt in there and that'll help it work. 100 grams of parmesan, we're going to grate in there also. Okay, so stock's going in. We've got really nice vegetable stock. That's cooking away nicely. Now let's get a little bit of olive oil and will that help it?
Yeah.
Pound the hell out of it. I'm going to break down all those basil leaves. The other thing you might have in your fridge is a little bit of leftover pasta. Whenever I cook pasta for the kids, I always cook more than one portion. I usually cook enough for the next day or the day after so that we get ahead so you're not panicking trying to figure out what to cook for the kids. We've got some really nice penne pasta here, and this is a nice way to use up that. I'd take it and just chop it down into nice little pieces. You can use small pasta, you can use spaghetti, you know, broken up spaghetti. You know how to sort of use a cloth to break your spaghetti. You lay your spaghetti down in your cloth, and then you roll it up like that. And then you put it over the edge of your bench and hold it, and then basically pull it over your bench like that, and it'll just crack it all into tiny little links about that big. It's genius. It's good. It's an easy way of breaking up spaghetti. How's it looking?
Good. What do you reckon?
It looks nice, actually. Have you tasted it?
Yeah. Maybe a wee bit more salt.
No more salt.
No more salt?
No. Great. Needs garlic in there as well. So we'll smash that garlic up through there. And then we'll put a tiny little bit of zest of lemon through there. The recipe traditionally doesn't have lemon in it, but I like to put a little bit of lemon in just for a little bit of freshness, really. Touch of acid. Definitely needs it. So then you come to the sort of green vegetables. Another thing that would be good in this is, you know, cabbage. Cabbage would be fantastic in this. White cabbage, the Savoy cabbage, nice and hard, quite gnarly. Very traditional. You find those in European cabbage soups, that sort of thing. Cabbage and ham hock. You go and sit in a little cafe in France somewhere and thinking, oh God, what are we going to get here in the middle of nowhere? And they'll come out and put a soup tureen in front of you full of cabbage and bacon soup and a loaf of bread on the side, and you serve yourself until you've had enough. Delicious. I mean, you know, just beautiful, simple food that tastes fantastic. Rustic. I mean, doesn't look like anything special, but usually just when you're travelling and that sort of thing, just the sort of thing you're after.
With things like cabbage, would that be the same as like the beans and the courgettes? You wouldn't add it to the end, so it's still
no,
a bit light?
cabbage I'd go in nice and early, actually, because it's something that needs to be long cooked. So we're down onto our green beans. Just simply take them into nice little reasonable sized dices. Courgette, same thing. You take it into quarters. You let the size of the vegetable and the shape of the vegetable dictate how you're going to cut it. There's no point trying to sort of have a preconceived idea about a shape that you want to get and then choosing the vegetable, because the vegetable dictates what it's going to turn out like. And this is a soup, yeah, it'll be great tonight. Quick dinner, bang, 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 you put it together, you cook it. It's definitely better in a couple of hours, and it's definitely better tomorrow. It is 100% one of those style of soups. At this stage, once we're about half an hour in and all our vegetables are pretty much cooked, we can go in with our pasta, green beans, courgette. This is a fantastic soup that could be made chicken legs, that sort of thing, with ham hocks, as I said, with pork, with shellfish would be great. If you keep it nice and delicate, so even scallops or squid or different flavours like that could be really nice in here as well. Soup's finished. Chantal, you can grab a seat if you like.
Okay.
We're all done. Thanks for your help. You see that we get quite a few portions out of it. You can feed a family of 6 with this. Easy, 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 easy. Very beautiful wintry style soup. We'll take our pesto, put a really nice dollop of that in the centre. Sort of dish that needs a little bit of cracked pepper as well. You can put chopped fresh herbs, chives, that sort of thing in there as well, but this is it, nice and simple. Vegetable soup with pesto. Chantal, you help me, so you want to come down and taste?
Absolutely.
Chelsea, Z, you guys want to come down and taste as well? So we've got a really nice Pinot to have a match with it as well, which is a Mount Difficulty Pinot. Shows great characteristics of mixed berry, licorice, a little bit of oak, obviously from the South Island. Bottle of wine I drink all the time. I think it's a fantastic drop. Have a taste. I think if you're going heavy on the pork and that sort of thing, a Pinot, the rich vegetable soup is a perfect match.
Yum. It was so fresh tasting. Cheers.
To make Josh's vegetable minestrone soup, here are all the ingredients you'll need. Use whatever vegetables are in season during the year. Add white meat or fish to jazz up the soup. Dice all vegetables the same size for even cooking. Leave the soup to sit for a few hours after cooking to let the flavours infuse.
All right, so this is one of those dishes that in Italy anybody would be able to do. And when all the Italians watch me on TV doing this, they'll go, no, you don't do it that way, you do it this way. But I learned how to do this when I lived in Italy for over a year from a lady that was a mother of 9 children, and she showed me how to make it. It's just one of those simple dishes that is so damn tasty. It's easy to do, but got to do it right. One addition, we're going to get some red king crab, which comes frozen. You imagine this guy when you've got 2 legs, and the body here, they're a big crab, right? Absolutely beautiful. The bodies, there's nothing in the body worth having, so you discard the body, there's no meat in it, it's all in the leg. So we're going to add that into our spaghetti at the last minute, and we're going to make another dish. Now I need somebody to help me. Brenton, you look like the man. You like crab?
Love it.
So let's get this show on the road. I've got some boiling water here, and we call this acqua pazza, which means crazy water. And I used to write on the menus, I cook it in crazy water, and everybody goes, what's crazy water? Boiling water. Right, so boiling water with a little bit of a difference. We're going to put some really good salt in here. So I've got some Murray River salt, which I like. And I've just got a little bit of butter going in there like that. And I want that to come up to the boil. Then we're going to get our spaghetti in there. And what I'm going to get you to do over here is to get the meat out of the crab. Now you look at them and go, how the hell am I going to get them out of here? But I want you to see how soft this shell is. And you can see we can start breaking the shell, and we get these, look at that. That's what you call. Yeah. Now we're going to make some different butters that we can dip this in. Looks good, huh?
Yum.
Yum is right, mate.
Has this been pre-cooked?
So all Alaskan crab or red Chilean crab comes cooked like that, okay? So I'll leave you to do that.
Awesome.
Now I'm not worried if you break it up a little bit, I just don't really want any shell if possible. And right down in the knuckle here, look at that. Just beautiful
gold,
bits.
eh?
That is the gold. And then I'm going to get you to grab the scissors, just come up here so that when we serve them to our guests, they can get into it nice and easily. We'll save 2 legs for dipping in the butters, and the other 3 we'll get the meat out, ready for the spaghetti. The spaghetti's going into our water. So we get some spaghetti in here. Now the first thing you want to do is you always look on a packet and see how long it tells you to cook the spaghetti. And this is 7-minute cook, this spaghetti. So the first thing I'm doing, I've actually got a little timer thing on my watch here. There we are, so I set that. And when it's 5 minutes, I'm actually going to take it out. What I'm doing here is I'm cooking it in the crazy water, which has got salt and a little bit of butter in there. 5 minutes later, it's going to come out, and then into a pan, I'm going to have some extra virgin olive oil. Get yourself some good tasting extra virgin olive oil. Now don't be shy. A little bit of olive oil there. I'm not even turning that on to heat it up yet. I've got a chilli, And I figure you guys can all deal with some heat, especially Dave, right?
Bring it on.
Bring it on, yeah? Cool. Nice. So I'm just chopping this up. I'm gonna leave seeds and all. That'll do. Over into our pan. There's no heat in there at all yet. I've got some minced garlic, which is going in there. I've got a steamer over here ready, which we're gonna steam the crab in. So imagine you get home from work, you've got some crab in the freezer, somebody turns up and you thought, I want to show off. I'm gonna give them a little crab entree to start off with. So we grab some butter out, we put it into a pot, and we're gonna clarify the butter. So we'll turn that on, and you're gonna keep an eye on this, Brenton.
Am I?
I don't want brown butter, I just want it to slowly melt there.
All right.
You didn't say that with confidence.
All right.
You didn't like,
yes.
I didn't like really get it. Okay, so just make sure we don't burn that. Now I'm believing you. And while that's happening, I'm ready to make our butters. And we're gonna make 3 flavoured butters. Kai Tai Fire, we want some spicy butter. Yeah. Next, I've got some ginger. Ginger butter to dip your crab in is really good. So we'll grate some of this fresh ginger in here. And then I've just got some minced garlic ready for a garlic butter. You can have these butters made in advance. You could have them in the fridge. They'd last a couple of weeks in the fridge, no problem at all. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to start getting some heat onto this now. And what I don't want to do is I don't want any colour on the garlic. Okay, I don't want brown garlic. That's looking great. I want you to put these into our steamer, Brenton. And I'm putting the crab into the steamer to heat them. And we're going to serve that with our dipping butters. And then we've got the crab that's out of the shell, that's going to go in with our spaghetti. So I'm making 2 dishes here, right? There we go, that's sizzling away. And here, this is done 5 minutes. And I'm retaining the juice. And in it goes. So now we're going to finish cooking with the garlic, the olive oil, and the chilli in there, with some of the crazy water, but that's going to reduce and go completely away. It's a little bit like making a risotto. So here, what I want you to do is just carefully get all the butter off the top. So we've got some clarified butter there. Here's our pan with a little garlic. So I just want to heat that, and I want to infuse that garlic into it, and then we're going to strain it off. We've got a bit going on at the moment, don't we? So we've got the spaghetti doing its bit, a little bit more liquid in there. You see another ladle went in. I've got a lemon here. I'm just going to cut some slices. And I find this is a good way to stop little bowls sliding around. You see that liquid down there, Brenton, just about all gone.
Yep.
So another ladle in. Now, we want people to know what sort of butters that we've got, don't we? So I'll have a little bit of ginger and a little bit of chilli, and we'll pop a little garlic in that one. So that's taken on that garlic flavour. Here's the ginger one, so get a little ginger in there, more butter in with the ginger, there we go. You have a taste of this now and tell me what you think as far as does it need seasoning?
Yum.
So is that about right, do you think?
It's good.
What we're going to do now is we're going to pop the butter in. And this is going to richen the sauce up. Oh boy, that smells good. Now, let's get some crab in here. Because this crab has been cooked, so all we need to do is heat it up. Nice chunky pieces. So all we're doing is warming the crab. Won't take long to warm up at all. This is curly leaf parsley going in, finely chopped. There we go, and that's done.
It smells incredible.
Yeah.
These will be hot now. We'd serve those on the plate like this. Brenton, you're around the other side. Thank you for your help.
No worries.
So there we go. We've got our spaghetti with some Red King crab, and we've got our Red King crab with our ginger butter, our chilli butter, Kai Tai Fire, and a garlic butter that we can just sort of pull it apart and dive into. Okay, Brenton, Tony, Anna, come on up. What we've matched this with is a Trinity Hill Syrah, which is a very typical wine that you see in the central of Italy, the Montepulciano type region, and will go well with the crab and the spiciness. So I suggest you get in boots and all.
Again.
Tony, what do you think of the Red King crab?
It's absolutely sublime. It's beautiful.
Sweet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible.
How about the pasta, Brenton?
It was awesome.
It's good, you like it?
Yeah, love it.
I could eat a whole bowl of that.
To whip up Simon's seafood spaghetti with king crab, shop for these ingredients: Adding butter to the pasta water helps prevent sticking and enriches the flavour. The flavours in this dish are simple, so it's important to use quality ingredients. You can use a range of seafood, including crayfish, scampi, or local crab.
You get home from work, you want to cook something really nice, not grand, but something interesting. And look, I don't know about you, but we've generally got bacon, we've always got peas. I love peas, they're such an underrated vegetable. And I mean, nutritionally, they're probably better than fresh peas because they're picked and frozen so fast. They're sweet, I love the colour of them. Hugely underrated, as I said. So what better than a non-stir bacon and pea risotto? Look, they'd never use bacon in Italy, they use pancetta or something like that, but we're in New Zealand. I'm going to make a risotto using the non-stir method, and I'm going to pay special attention to the way it's made, but I'm going to use, well, bacon's really the only thing that's a real Kiwi ingredient in this, so I'm going to get on with it right now. It's too easy. I'm not going to ask anyone to come up and do anything because I already chopped the onion and garlic and the bacon, which are the three things that actually need a bit of knife skills. The rest of it is dead easy, so let's go. I want a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. And I've got a chopped onion and 3 cloves of garlic. And 1.5 cups of diced bacon. Good New Zealand bacon. This first part of making the risotto is the sofrito. All around the Mediterranean, they make this thing called the sofrito. They make it in Spain, they make it in France, they make it in Italy. And this is like the flavour base for the risotto. I can hear this starting to sing, as they say. Hear it? Yeah. Because cooking's a completely sensory experience. You know, use your ears as well as your eyes and your nose, everything. The star of this dish is the rice. Because if you don't have the right rice, it's never going to work. And it's hard for a lot of Kiwis to get their head around the idea that you have a dish where rice is actually the hero, apart from rice pudding, of course. But this is a rice dish. It's usually served as an entree, or for a light meal, it'll be served as a main course. I can only think of 2 occasions in the whole of Italian traditional cookery when it's used as a side dish. And that's saffron risotto with ossobuco, and they also do a saffron rice to go with a cotoletta milanese, which is a crumbed veal cutlet. This is going to take about 5, even 10 minutes to cook that onion until it's really soft. When the onion's soft, all that lovely bacon fat and the garlic will have all gone through this, and I'll have a nice flavour base for the risotto. There's all sorts of risottos. Does anyone make risotto here? Yeah? And how do you do it? Do you do a little bit of stock and you stir, stir? You add another bit of stock and you stir. And what sort of rice do you use? Arborio, which is a very, very common sort of a rice to use. There's 2 sorts of starch in rice. Amylopectin, which is the outside layer, and amylose, which is the inside layer. And the rice grains made up of 2 sorts. Arborio has a lot of the outside one, which is very soft and gooey. And that's why you need to coax it along, adding a little bit of stock, because if you don't, it'll all just collapse and you'll end up with a big stodgy mess. Now, actually, my Piemontese friend, who comes from the left side of Upper Italy, she likes her risotto to be quite thick and a little bit stodgy. When you move towards Venice, it gets thinner and thinner, and they have a dish in Venice called risi e bisi, rice and peas, which is just about like soup. So, different sorts of ways of doing it. But generally, what I like my risotto to be like, and we'll be hoping that this is what it comes out like, is to be all'onda, rippling in waves. Onda is the Italian word for waves. So I want it to be like waves, like a little bit like lava, but not moving, you know? Arborio, and the one I'm going to use today is this Ferron, excellent Ferron Canaroli. The Italian rices are all japonica rices, sort of Japanese, japonica, which means that they're round, they're a medium grain, and they're round and plump. There are over 40,000 rices in the world. There's many, many different sorts of rice, and you always use the ingredients specific to the recipe, which comes from a certain geography. So when you're making Italian dishes with rice, you use Italian rice, or Spanish rice, or Japanese rice. I mean, you're not going to use, I don't know, jasmine rice to try and make sushi, and you're not going to use basmati rice to make a risotto. This looks like it's ready, so this is my sofrito. What I want to do, put some lemon zest in here, because I like lemon with peas and I like it with bacon, it works. So I'm going to put some lemon zest. The other thing I want is some hot stock. I've got some salt-reduced chicken stock here. It's got to go into the risotto hot. So we'll just put that in there. And put the lid on. And I want to bring that to a boil. Okay. I've got, I don't know if you can smell this, but I can smell bacon, garlic, lemon. I could just get that, slap it on some bread and, you know, munch it right now. It's very delicious. So, risotto, the method is always the formula. The only thing I'm going to change is what I do with the stock. And it's this sort of carnaroli rice, which is a very hard, long-grain rice, which is going to let me do this in this particular way. Whereas this arborio has a lot of the softer outer starch on the grains. That's why you need to coax it along with the traditional method of adding the stock very slowly. This is a balance. It's equally hard and soft. So it's got the hard inner starch in the middle, and it's got the soft outer starch on the outside. So this rice is going to be very forgiving. It's going to stand up. It's got great structure. And we're looking for a meal in a hurry, and I'm looking for an easy way to do it. You know, look, I'm tired. I've just got home from work. So I'm going to put a couple of cups of this in, and this goes a long way. You know, risotto's a rich dish. So you made your sofrito, which is your flavour base, okay? And now it's the tostura, which is the toasting. So I'm going to toast it. I don't want to harden up the outside. You know, some people say, oh, you're going to harden up the outside. It's a load of rubbish. What you want to do is you just want to make sure that the rice grains are all coated with that lovely bacon fat and the oil. And of course, they get a little bit flavoured and perfumed by the garlic and the onions and the lemon. I have some wine here as well, which I'm going to keep, you know, in reserve because I'm going to do that next.
Is the arborio just up there to just show us what could be used?
Yeah.
So you're not using both of them?
Yep. Nothing wrong with arborio. You know, it's a good, basic thing to have in your pantry. Nothing wrong with it. You've just got to pay more attention to the risotto when you cook it, that's all. These babies, you know, I'm going to throw it all in at once. See?
You mentioned that the arborio rice was from the Japonica.
They're all Japonica rices.
Does that mean that they originally came from Asia?
No, they classify rices by the shape.
Oh,
and,
okay.
yeah, so Japonica rices are like round, medium grain rices.
Where would the rice from, say, the European region have originated from?
Where would this have come from? The Arabs. The Arabs brought rice to Spain, they brought it to Italy. There's so much vestigial Arabic influence on European cookery. It's amazing. You look at Spanish cooking, anything sweet and sour, anything with dried fruit and nuts, anything with spices, all are Arabic. They brought carrots, they brought aubergines, they brought rice, they brought sugar, they brought, you know, every saffron, all came from the Arabs.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't know that, sir.
I did know that because I knew that Portugal was a part of the Arab kingdom, but I just wanted to see what you had to say about it.
Oh, you were testing me?
No way.
I'll speak to you later.
Just wanted to pick
Okay,
your brain.
I've got nice hot rice here. It's nice and toasted. In goes the wine. Stir it up. And I want that to just about evaporate. So, make the sofrito, all right? Add the rice and toast it. Add the wine, let it evaporate. I've got hot stock right here. And all the stock goes in, all at the same time. A lot of Italians will just totally throw up their hands and just think that this was heresy to do this. And if you're using arborio, you do everything up to the point where you're going to add the stock. And depending on the rice, depends on the way you add the stock. Okay, that's boiling rather nicely there, so I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to put the lid on. I want a gentle boil. I want it slightly more than a simmer, but not thrashing away in the pot. You're not doing the absorption method like you would with Asian rice. It is an absorption method, obviously, but it won't matter if you take the lid off now and again to have a look. So I can have a look and check how it's boiling. That's about what you want to see. I might just put the lid back on. I'm going to leave this for 10 minutes. If I add the peas now, they're going to turn a lovely khaki colour, which I don't want. I want to keep them nice and green. And they don't need much cooking, so I'm not going to add them till later. If I was making a risotto without peas, where I'm worried about the colour, and I was just going to cook the whole thing right now, it'd take 15 minutes and it'd be done. But you'd have a risotto. You tell this to some Italians, they simply will not believe it. But this method of making risotto, they call it in Italy alla pilota, which just means it's made by the pilots, the guys that used to run the barges who'd light a pot over a fire and cook their risotto for lunch. And they didn't have time to stand there going, oh, yes, let me add this nice and slowly and give it a stir. They were busy people. So this is like the way, very old-fashioned way of making, but it only works if you've got a very hard rice. This has been cooking for 10 minutes, so I'm going to uncover it, see what's happened, see how big those rice grains are. Yeah. Now I'm going to put the peas in. So I've got 2.5 cups of peas. I like peas, got lots of peas. Stir that in. It's got to come back to the boil, so I've got the heat turned back right up. I'm only going to give this another maybe 3 minutes to cook, but I do want to get the heat back up, okay? If you want to see what it was like, or what, you know, maybe a little while ago in Italy, what rice culture was like, there's a really famous film called Riso Amaro, which means bitter rice, and it's all about the mondini, the women who work in the rice fields. It was made in 1949. It's a brilliant, very film noir, sort of a gangster movie, but it shows all that whole, what it's like to work in the Italian rice fields back in the old days. It's a good movie. Yeah, see, you've seen that, haven't you? And I can't resist, I'm just going to taste a little bit of that rice because I want this rice to be al dente. I never used to get risotto. I used to think, why do Italians like half-cooked slimy rice? I don't get it, you know? I didn't get it, but I think I must have grown up, you know, and learnt to like it. Yeah. I want it to be a little bit hard in the middle, but I want it to be al dente or tender to the bite, to the teeth. Dente, it's your teeth. So better pay attention. I don't want to overcook it. I don't want to undercook it. It's got to be right. And when it's ready, and that's when you eat it. All right, I'm going to have a look at this. Okay, see that? I haven't seasoned anything. I want some pepper. The butter's salted, so I'm not putting salt in here yet. I've got a couple of tablespoons of butter, which I want to put in here. I want to let that melt, and I want to give it a good stir up. And that makes it really creamy. It's rather nice. See that lovely...
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah. This is a risotto that has cheese, so I'm going to put about 3/4 of a cup of freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano, which is the real thing. It's just the loveliest cheese. And when you throw it into a risotto, it not only makes it richer, creamier, but it's salty, so it seasons it. That's why I haven't thrown salt in here. I've got 2 things in here which are really salty, which is bacon and Parmesan. So the good thing about it is it's a strong cheese too. You don't have to use a lot of it to get flavour. And I don't know about you, but I can smell that. It's just so good. I just want to give this a really good stir. Then I'm going to taste it, and then we're going to eat it.
Yum.
And see how it's changed?
Yeah.
See how creamy and rich that looks? See? It's el onda. It's in waves, like a wave. We have risotto. Let's serve it up. And I don't know about you, but to me that's a portion. It's very rich. What I do want to do is put a little bit more Parmesan on it. Once you get the idea of what the formula for the method is, go for it. Don't get weird, Matt. But, you know, you can see the sort of things you could use to flavour it, but remember the rice is the star. So there it is, risotto, and it's ready.
To impress your friends with Ray's easy risotto dish, here are the ingredients you'll need. You can add finely diced carrot and celery to the onion. Vegetable stock can be used in place of chicken stock. This method will work only with a specialist risotto rice, like Ferran Carnaroli or Violone Nano. For a little extra flavour, add fresh sage.
Bacon and pea risotto. Sounds good. I love peas, so this is going to be right up my alley.
Good, and we've got some wine here too.
Come on, guys.
Go with it.
Come and have a glass of Sauvignon Blanc.
2011 Sauvignon Blanc, which I reckon is going to go well with the pea flavour. Dig in.
And then there were 9.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
We've got a great challenge lined up for you next.
What is it?
I can't tell you what it is next. Well, let's just say you're going on a road trip to the provinces.
Yeah. Italy.
Going to a beautiful part of the country. Stunning produce and it will be a blast. Awesome. There you are, I told you where you're going.
All tara markets.
Cheers, guys. See you at the next show.
Cheers.
Next time on MasterChef New Zealand, the top 9 head to Hawke's Bay.
I'm thrilled to be here.
For an invention test using the freshest local produce.
We're in for one hell of a tasting today.
I'm expecting 9 spectacular dishes.
With the standards riding higher than ever, just one mistake.
How badly is this going to cost me?
Could send them home.
You might have dropped the ball today.